catch him.
I bet.
Usually.
I bet.
This guy we chased down for 2 days to rescue him, and he had boat propeller marks on his back. He had 5 broken ribs and 1 had punctured his lung.
Oh no.
Damn.
So they named him Minnow, even though like the rest of us named him Jet, because he was so fast. But he got released today, and he's good. And then whenever my pictures that I was able to take gets published, then I'll be able to share them.
Ah, yay. Definitely do.
Okay,
Okay.
we just lost Sam. Oh,
She did warn us.
Sorry, meant to mute myself, not hang up.
Okay.
Are we waiting on Sean?
mm-hmm. Let's set a thing out first.
How was everyone's day?
Not too bad.
It's fine.
Probably shouldn't vote about the weather again. It was really nice, though. I celebrated how nice it was by opening up a window.
I've had my windows open for like ages because I just haven't had the AC on.
Speaking of AC, there was like no wind today.
Blah.
So hot.
I found myself having to turn on the fan today.
Oh, and I also finally started reading The Witcher.
Ooh.
And I've been listening to the audiobook. And they're talking about the bard Dundelion. And I'm like, huh, I didn't think that was his name. And it's like, I remember him as being named Jaskier. But then people have called him Dandelion. And I've always thought his name was Dandelion, and then the reader's like calling him Dundelion, and I'm like, oh, that's a way better name.
He is called Dandelion in the games, though.
Yeah, I think it was a translation thing.
Sure. But, I mean, once you commit in the first game, you gotta be consistent, right?
You got it, yeah.
I remember trying to play the first Witcher game once upon a time, and...
So clunk.
Yeah, it was like not good enough for me to stick to it, and I just kind of dropped it and didn't keep on playing it. And so I really wanted to play Witcher 3 because everybody loves it and everybody's talking about how great it is. And I've been having the same trouble. Like, the movement is really clunky and imprecise, and the controls are awkward, and the combat is really hard, and so I put it on to really super easy mode and just wanted to I want to just talk to NPCs and go through story mode. Can I just go through story mode? And
Hell yeah.
I got really frustrated when I spent about maybe 10 to 15 minutes walking in a circle trying to loot a particular item I found in a dungeon. Like it was in a cave somewhere, and it said I could activate it, but it would flash, and then I wouldn't be able to activate it if I wasn't in exactly the right spot. So I started walking around in a circle, and it wouldn't let me move to the precise spot I needed to be in, and I needed to step up onto a stalagmite, and it was like, oh, so I want to like that game, but it frustrates me so much.
You should give Dark Souls a try.
Unironically, you should, but it's...
I love Dark Souls, but That's
I know
besides
it
the point.
Yeah.
So not my type of game.
How about Demon Souls then?
Yeah. Oh, bro, I really hope we get the remake on PC.
You know, someone said on Twitter.
They took the trailer down, though. I'm nervous.
Yeah, what was it? Gent from FA told me that.
Oh yeah.
They said that it was confirmed for PC, but the trailer that they linked to me,
All right.
like the image they show says for PC, but the trailer they linked was taken down, and it looks like the same text that was for another game that had also available on PC. So I don't know.
They could have reused it also, but I can only hope.
Yeah, it looks fucking great. All I'm really hoping for is like the cut content, like adding a little bit back in.
I also wanted to play a little bit more like Dark Souls and less like Demon Souls, and also that they got rid of the scraping spear.
Yeah, that's lame.
Fuck the scraping spear.
Yeah, the scraping spear was fucking bullshit. I'll just destroy all your items.
Yeah, games
It was
that
the
are
best
super,
invasion item.
Oh
games
yeah.
that are super punishing are not for me. I didn't like. Even in Diablo 2, I never made a hardcore character. I don't think even once.
I don't
like,
blame you.
no, screw it. Town portals all the way. I want to be able to go get the other body run.
Also, encumbrance. I hope they get rid of encumbrance for Demon Souls because that was
Yeah, that sucks.
real
That
bad.
is
Like, oh,
that's some
you
old
wanted to
ass
pick up
D&D shit.
I'm
You wanna
feeling
pick up
that
the
they're gonna
purple
do like
guy?
a straight port. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna do straight.
I hated that about the first Dark Cloud game. They had thirst and hunger and shit. It's like, no, stop. It's essentially a roguelike, honestly,
Yeah.
because of how fucking punishing it is. The second one is amazing, though.
I wonder how tendencies. Hopefully they're still intact and stuff. But maybe not as obtuse as they were. I just remember them being really obtuse, like controlling it and making sure and actually checking what the world tendency was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Nefar, I mean, like, at some point you gotta try them just because I just like, I know they're hard, but you get to a rhythm and they're really enjoyable. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a strategy builder sim. That's usually the game I go to.
Oh yeah.
Although I do have a collector and achiever kind of mindset, which goes to feeds horribly. So I seem to just like, if a game clicks with me, I will play it to death. No matter how old it is or how long I've had it, I'll just never stop playing.
You know what you should do is play Dwarf Fortress then, if you haven't.
I have heard of it. I haven't tried it. I've heard that it's insanely complex and like a joke how ridiculous it is.
I don't think it's that. It's just getting over the interface, and once you do that, then
Yeah, wait for the official UI release.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, it's
air
on
quotes
Steam.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a civilization managing thing. Like you manage essentially it's not, I don't want to say a town, but it's just a settlement, colony settlement of dwarves, which you could also have humans, elves, goblins, other races and stuff like that. And you just build and try to survive the horrors of the world.
That sounds like my jam. Yeah. I remember like Dungeon Keeper 2. Do you remember that game?
Yes.
Precious, love it. And the humor.
Pretty sure I
in
have it on GOG.
It is so good.
GOG.com.
This stream is not sponsored by GOG.com. by the way.
Speaking of, though, I just saw the release for Myst VR
Yeah, I saw that
on
they're
GOG, and that
they
was
updated
like,
Myst.
If it's
I
a
can see
faithful
that being-
recreation of the first one, that's going to be fucking wild.
Yeah. I
From
can
what
see
I
that
heard, it
being
was.
kind of amazing. Like instead of the click to move stuff, actually
And like
being able
VR
to walk
literally is
around.
probably what they wanted you to like fish out of water. Here's a place, go explore. Like that's how
Right.
it felt like way back in
Yeah.
the day too. So I feel like VR is just going to elevate that
Oh, I
to
was
a pretty
there.
insane level.
I was there.
Yeah.
The first generation of like
Trying to
the
figure out the
point-and-click
tile
adventure-
puzzles without the internet or GameFAQs. Oh,
I played Myst, I played Riven, I had the Journeyman Project, Buried in Time, I played like Rama, all of those like ones
Hell
where
yeah.
you
Yeah.
had to move through through an environment and you like like Google mapped through the environment.
The only one I
yeah,
remember
so
we had
thinking
was
that VR would be
Daedalus
perfect.
Encounter, which was not very good.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
It's got like I can't remember. It's like a '90s like a swimsuit model or something. It's like Tia Carrera or something. I can't remember her name.
Oh my!
It's like a kind of like an alien action movie where you play like a little like probe or something that help them progress through the story.
Oh, that reminds me of like those RPG type games where it was like a choose your own adventure movie video game. They did a couple for Star Trek Borg and Star Trek Klingon. Do you remember those?
They ring a bell, but I don't.
The full motion video games?
Yeah, that would be another one that would be great.
Those are amazing.
for-
The Star Trek
Yeah,
ones are
they-
hilariously like they ride the line of very campy but taking
Yeah.
themselves
Oh, I
super
fucking
seriously.
love Gowron. Gowron
It's
is
great.
He's a precious person to me.
It kind of reminds me of the related one where it's the board game.
Aha!
The fucking what is it called?
Kapla!
No. What's the horror board game? I can't remember where it has like the what?
Arkham?
No. It's the one that has it's got a VHS with it, and you watch it.
Oh shit!
That sounds familiar.
There's a Star Trek VHS one which is hilarious too.
But yeah, that would be so great to see.
Shit,
Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
that
Nightmare.
would be great to have new generation of like that in VR, and
Yeah,
have yourself
I
like
think-
thrown into the movie, or have it just like literally Klingons are shouting at you. You need
Yeah.
to make this decision. Oh shit!
Yeah, Atmosphere and Nightmare was the original version. He had the guy
I
called the
remember hearing about
Gatekeeper.
Atmosphere.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and he would yell at you and say mean things.
They did a pretty good job emulating that in that one Jackbox pack,
Mhm.
the murder mystery quiz show. Anyway, is Sam still dead? Are you here?
No, I'm here, and I did it.
Woohoo! Oh, Justin. He's typing.
The suspense is killing me.
Same.
Pocket text.
I will though say I've been watching this one streamer go through one of the old point and click games. Aww. Or like one of the old adventure games. It was the Elvira game. God, it's fucking so obtuse.
Wasn't there also a Crypt Keeper game like that? That was also fucking stupid.
I think so, but I can't remember if they're like if the name or anything. But Elvira had like 2 of those games. It was ridiculous.
I definitely remember Elvira ones. She was fucking everywhere.
Yeah, it's weird. In this one, it's like you don't use items for puzzles. A lot of the times you have like spells you can cast, and you have to use the items to create the spells.
Right. All right. Sean, are you back?
I think he said he'd BRB again.
Mm-hmm. I did catch that. I'm going to take this opportunity to quickly refill and hope he's back when I get back.
Take this
So
second.
BRB.
Yep. Dude, pretty much the same.
Nice to be back.
So does Thuri get a cold resistance now?
I don't know. We'll have to confirm that with the DM.
Yeah.
Oh, here it goes. PC Gamer says Sony retracts Demon Souls remake trailer. Says PC mention was a human error. Fucking god damn it.
Interesting that it said PC mention was a human error, not that like it's not coming to PC, like a hard disconfirm.
Oh, that's just the tweet. Sony representative says Demon Souls is exclusive to PS5.
Where did it say it was coming on PC? I don't remember seeing that.
It was a trailer that somebody had linked and it was taken down.
Oh, someone else linked it.
It was from Bluepoint, the remaker, but they took it down.
Might be a case where like it'll come back. I mean, they'll put it on PC like years from now or something.
Yeah, I still don't know. See why they would do that. It's just like give PS5 the exclusive for a little bit, but put it on PC. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like a couple of years from now.
A couple of years is a little too far, though. We've already waited through the PS3 life cycle for it. So
if Death Stranding came out less than a year on PC between since its console release, I can see Demon Souls being either less than a year or a year.
How long was it between Horizon on PS4 and
that one was a bit longer, I believe. But Death Stranding was like that. It was pretty interesting.
Well, here.
Yeah.
Who wants to go over what happened last time?
Crickets.
Oh boy.
So we did the Shrine of Ankh, and before that we encountered some slimes, right? Was that time? I'm trying to remember how far back we did.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we completed the shrine with pretty much no issues, if I recall. That one wasn't too bad.
We encountered some...
It was the key one, right?
Yeah, it was the key one.
So yeah, you got that figured out pretty quickly.
We got shot at by a
did.
mysterious figure.
Yeah, that you
And
never
when we-
found out
Yeah,
anything
when
about.
when we pursued the figure, we found someone cowering in a room, and we were like, "Oh, it's okay, we won't hurt you." And then they're like, "Oh, let me lead you to the people that I'm with. They're all hurt." And we're like, "Oh, okay, let's help them out. They're hurt." And we tried healing them, and then found out that they were like trailing little weird bits of slime.
It was
And
a
so
duplex.
we asked them to please come out into the light so we may see you better. And we realized they were all slime people, and they were they kind of got spooked and they burrowed underground, and we were like, "Fuck that, never mind," and left them alone.
Yeah.
We ain't going anywhere near that. And then once we finished the Shrine of Ankh, we moved over to the Shrine of Moa. We made a little bridge. PC people flew over. We found the fake. We had a couple options, like 3 different options.
Oh yes,
and
there were several
Sean chose the right
cubes.
one.
You did.
The other one had like illusionary magic on him, and only
Yep.
one of them didn't. And so we picked the one that didn't.
And then we headed back, and I think we took a nap at some point, and then we're on our way over here to this next one, near the entrance to the city.
And then we discovered the bodies of red wizards,
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah.
and they had
And you
some
want to-
very interesting items on them.
Did they
Yes.
though?
Yeah, and
Like your fingers.
Dead Red Wizards and Dead Yonti. Mike had found a picture of Cthulhu Rex or something like that.
Yeah. Something like that.
And a mention to something we haven't heard before: the Soulmonger.
Yes.
Red Wizards are after him.
And I think that was pretty much it.
You also figured out the legend of the 9 gods.
Oh yes, yep. We completed. We heard all the stories. So we have the full day.
And
of
Orvex had
Horizon.
his Eureka skill moment. And probably leveled up.
Good job, Orvex.
Job, old man. You're level 2. Cool, yeah, I guess we'll open back up to where you guys have just pilfered a scientific drawing off of a red wizard.
Level 2, I don't buy that for a second.
I like for Ssayu'më to I don't know, maybe take that drawing and see what she can discover about it. Maybe like look at its anatomy or something.
Medicine?
Or is it just like an artsy drawing?
It's like a sketch, but
Okay.
like it's not labeled. It looks exactly like what you've got.
Okay, never mind.
Shall we check some more of these wizards' pockets? Maybe they might have some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Loot. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I have everybody roll investigation? Okay.
Okay.
Time to generate some loot.
Oh no.
Ssayu'më, did you pick investigation for your advantage? For your Cholton advantage skill?
I don't remember, Sean. What did you pick?
Yes, investigation.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Also, how do
Okay,
I get me some of that guidance?
Cheat.
Yeah,
Go cleric.
yeah. Take a level dip in cleric.
For wisdom at?
Oh, my wisdom is a 3. I mean, my modifier.
total.
Sorry, 16. So actually,
Three.
I could
Yeah.
probably
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
You got to be 13, I think, for cleric. So you're good.
Huh, that could be fun.
Okay, Ssayu'më, you find a Daeyeon's instant fortress.
What?
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God.
Okay. All right.
Mamma mia.
Pocket fort. Use that against the bad guy.
I'm imagining an inflatable bouncy castle.
Thuri, you find a potion of frost giant strength, which turns your strength score into 23 for an hour.
That sounds sweet.
Who's next? Jackson. You find one of Qual's feather tokens.
Oh. What's it look like?
It looks like a bird.
Ooh.
Bird token.
Bird token. You find a scroll of protection from elementals.
Who finds this?
You do, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Hooray. And I'll say you find $1,000 between everyone. These red wizards are pretty loaded.
Oh, you're gonna die 1,000 for
1,000 gold in total, yeah.
Okay.
Is that 200 gold each if we're ignoring the NPCs?
Yeah, so divide it by 5, right? Yeah.
They don't get anything, those dirty NPCs.
But the UNT don't have anything too remarkable on them.
Any I might recognize? Or they're just generic guards?
They look pretty generic.
Red shirts.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't notice any particular markings or because like the last guys you fought were very obviously in like Fenthaza's camp. They had like her collars on and that kind of stuff. These guys are pretty normy.
Ended the robes intact?
All of them are, yeah.
I'm gonna take one of the robes. And just
Yeah,
Sure.
Put it in my backpack just in case.
Okay.
I think everybody should grab a robe, to be honest.
Another red wizard
I
robe.
think
All right,
Yeah.
sure.
Blue might just have to go full on disguise self on herself and Chisk as well if you were thinking. I don't think we'll pass.
Ssayu'më will take it, but kind of decide because she just kind of wishes they were purple wizards instead. But, you know, can't be beggars.
I mean, you can prestidigitation or minor illusion it to purple, and then just have a purple cloak. It's cool.
Oh, that's what I loved about the Tiefling cultist stuff. I mean, sorry, the
Tiamat.
The Tiamat
Yeah.
cultist stuff is everything was purple.
Very purple.
Tiamat's really cool, right?
Yeah, she likes purple.
Very cool. So is Dendar. Who else is cool and great? All right. But yeah, and there's nothing else that your investigation yields. But you are kind of close to a shrine if you want to head that way.
I think we probably should.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Yeah.
Oh, do we remember what time of day it is? Have you slept recently?
I think we slept during the shrine of UNKH.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
slept.
like
we slept
after-
away from it,
Okay.
right?
So, I don't know. Do we want to say it's like afternoon or evening on day 45?
Oh, I should use some of my salve.
We
Yeah,
did.
afternoon.
I'm
Cool.
no longer dedicated. Okay.
Okay, so it is afternoon. I guess we're going to try to get to this shrine. Is anyone going to do it sneakily or anything? Because you just saw a big fight.
Yeah, we probably
we're
should
in
at
the
this point.
Iwanti section
Sneak.
of town. Or say, since we're close to the Iwanti, we should try and be stealthy.
Okay. Everybody stealth, please.
Bird.
Oh, yo.
Stealthy bird.
Fucking
Bluto.
13.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
Just think if we had
And you
passed
rolled
without.
a 19. Yeah,
she
blue
used
disappears.
stealthy
Where'd blue go?
bird. Despite the
And then you
shiny
see
crazy with
like
his
a
hat.
very convincing macaw sitting in a tree.
Mhm. Totally normal macaw mode.
Alrighty. So you guys, you don't notice anyone else around you. No patrols or anything like that. But yeah, you guys make it to the next shrine. Let's see which one this is. Oh yes.
And I like
This
how
is
it
a big
even
one.
trademark TM even stands for totally normal macaw mode.
The shrine.
Can you guess where you're gonna go on the map? Can you guess?
Guess this one.
Bottom. Is it,
It's the bottom right. How did you know?
Because it's the closest to the city in the interior.
Oh my god!
Big brains.
Move everyone out of there.
Big brains.
oh no, sounds like you cheated.
Just everyone in the pile, pretty much.
Um,
Thank you.
top right, did you say?
We're
Bottom
going
right.
bottom right. I'm going to reveal it once I drag you down there.
Oh no.
Because we've got some NPCs like Chisk and Mushi and.
They're
Kita.
around if we want to drop them into the battlefield, but I'll leave that to your discretion.
I think you're
Depends
fine.
how badly your asses may get kicked and how prideful you are.
How prideful
Okay.
we are.
Da-da-da-da. So, there's a pair of needle-like columns marking the entrance to a walled ruin. You can see all around here are these roots enveloping this squat building. The stone doors that seal the entrance are carved with images of snarling bears with long, sharp claws. And Orvex goes up to it, and he can read the Oldomun above the door that says, "Upulaka teaches us to tread warily and stay in the light."
Stay in the light definitely sounds like don't go in the shadow.
Yeah, but
Okay, and do you guys want to check out anything else before we head in?
I suppose Blue will do a little sneaky perimeter sweep.
All right, so if you're going to be sneaky, can I get another stealth check? Oof.
I
And
am
then
a shadow.
I guess we'll go with perception now because you're scouting around. So yeah, this also has a fully smooth roof. You can't see anything inside, but you do see hanging in a couple trees around the place. These little dudes, and I will reveal map shortly.
I thought survival was your advantage one.
You gave me, or somebody gave me, eyes of the eagle.
Right.
wink, wink.
I knew I got them from somewhere. So yes, survival is my
there you go.
thing, but I get the eyes of the eagle. Okay, so I see some critters in the trees.
You do.
This is Zorbos. Now there's Zorbos.
See these homies.
Drop bears, basically.
They're drop bears for sure. Whoever made this had to have 100% made this off of a drop bear.
Yeah.
They're exactly what that is.
So Blue will return, and just like as she comes up behind you guys, like
surprise.
She purposely steps on something so you hear her. And she says quietly, Zorbos in trees all over. Not sure if they attack, but can try talking.
Yeah, you can try. Should I think with the clue we've gotten, I'm not too concerned about it, but we probably should check if anybody's been by.
So I will use one of my primal spells. If everybody is cool with me chatting them up.
Go for it.
Can I roll a nature to see like what I can know about the Wongos or Zorbos?
The Zorbos, yes. Anyone who wants to.
Particularly if they're hostile.
They are ferocious omnivores. They usually growl and bare their teeth if people get close. If you act threatening, then they will attack you. But otherwise, they will usually leave people alone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let the party know about that.
And yeah, Thuri, you get kind of a don't mess with my tree and I'll leave you alone vibe from them too.
But that's it. Ask them if someone has been into the shrine, or if they've seen any red wizards. Is that what we're wanting to ask?
Probably more so the Yuanti, but I mean, really anyone in general.
All right. Blue's gonna find some of her dancing fruit, and she's going to walk over to this Zorbo here, and she's going to say, "Hello."
It peeps at you.
She says, "Are you okay with me coming closer to your tree?"
No.
Well, if I give you this fruit, will you maybe talk to me?
Maybe.
So she comes a little bit closer and places the fruit on the ground near the tree because he said he didn't like her near the tree, and she steps
Yes.
back. And she says, "I'd like to ask you a question."
Yes.
Have you seen any humanoids like us come near this shrine?
No.
She just kind of does like a face, tilts her head back toward her party and shrugs and then
Not
she
like you. Billowy
And-
Cape Men.
Billowy Cape Man. What color was Cape?
He points to the big red fruit you gave him.
She nods and says, "Oh, so what else do the red wizards look like? Do they have any other defining characteristics aside from red?"
Nope. And every time you have you've searched bodies and you felt like people in there, but as soon as you remove the robes, there's nothing. It's dust.
So she says, "Thank you," and she pulls out a nice big nut and puts it on the ground in front of her again, and says, "So you saw a billowy cape man with wearing red. Did he go in the
Yes.
shrine? Did you see him take anything back out with him?"
He's still in.
Blue looks back at the party and she raises her out, looks surprised, and she looks back to the Zorbo and she bows politely and says, "Thank you very much for letting us know.
Me.
Enjoy the treats, and
He
we
runs
will
away.
stay away from your treats. We will stay away from your treats."
There you go.
Okay, so she comes back to the party and she says, "He said there's a wizard in there."
Oh, that changes things.
Ssayu'më grabs Khaleesi and cocks her like a gun, like Banjo and Kazooie.
Amazing.
I suppose we head with caution then.
Okay. Again, you have these big ass heavy doors.
I'm so glad I took talk with animals.
Uh,
They're so useful.
You have a pretty good stir now.
I can at least help him.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Thuri and Mike both roll athletics.
Gotta roll a 1 when you're trying to show off. No.
how it
Thuri,
works.
Thuri helps you a little bit. And you
The
both
tag
get it
with a
open.
23.
Yeah.
She did all the work, Mike.
Okay.
Make it look like he did as much as work as I did.
Exactly.
Aw, you're a champ.
Okay. So you open the doors and they squeak a little bit, and you can actually, Thuri, you have a pretty massive passive perception score, right?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah. So I think when the doors, when they're particularly loud, squeaky, you notice a couple of the Zorbos are looking and staring at you.
Lee wave.
Blue's gonna say, sorry for noise. We keep it down.
But otherwise, the walls of this dark corridor are covered with painted reliefs showing Omuan people hunting, harvesting fruit, planting crops, crafting weapons, feasting, fighting, weaving, and skinning animals. There are 8 empty torch brackets protruding from the walls under the reliefs.
We're gonna have to light some torches.
Okay. Mage hand.
Mike's gonna just take tinderbox and just. I guess I could also do firebolt, but this is a little bit.
They're just the brackets. The torches are
Oh,
not here.
there are no torches. Okay.
Yeah, they're empty.
I have torches then. I have. I'll take 1 torch out and light it, and
So
then
you
mage
put
hand it
your
out.
torch in, and as soon as you put it in, it teleports into your hand.
We have to
Right.
find the right torch, I'm guessing.
Try an unlit one for me real quick.
That was unlit.
Oh, I
Before
lit
he
it.
lit it, yeah. Regardless, it'll happen the same.
Perhaps they well, what did the message say about having to stay in the light? Perhaps this puzzle room doesn't like torches?
Is there anything in the pictures on the wall for depicting light or torches or any sort of illumination?
Nope. But there is more tunnel ahead.
Mike, can we see the relief? What they have specifically or anything?
So that one specifically is people hunting. And then the south one is harvesting fruit.
Okay.
I'm going to take a hammer from my my smith's tools. Wait, no, I just have a hammer, and I'm gonna do magical tinkering on it to make it shed bright light in a 5-foot radius, dim light for additional 5, and I'm gonna wave it in the hallway. I'm still standing outside the hallway, but I'm just kind of like leaning in and like waving it in there. Does it do anything?
Okay. It lights up the hallway.
Oh.
And that's it.
Maybe we just have to keep the torches with us. Well, only one way to find out, right? You'll step in with a torch in hand.
Sure. Your own torch?
Yeah.
Wow, it's just like your avatar.
I like to try. It's fine.
Go ahead.
It's all good. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Who else is going in?
I'm going in with my lit up hammer.
Sure.
Go
What
in.
did you want to do, Thuri? Yep.
And I'll use my radiant weapon to use my bonus action to make it shed bright light.
Hell yeah. So many torches. So now this hallway is extremely well lit.
Lou's gonna stick to 30, but
Okay.
she's gonna be hesitant to go in.
Oryx,
She's gonna go in after her.
if there's somebody in here, you should probably hide.
Oh, okay.
Just for now.
He's the ringer. He's probably more powerful than all of us.
I wouldn't push our luck with him.
Yeah, he's just got lucky. I have a hooded lantern, so I'll be using that.
Would you like to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
I'll follow Thuri.
Yeah, Thuri Jackson tank squad now.
Soon they're going to be hasted tank squad.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, again, this hallway is very well lit, and you have a hallway to explore.
Alright, let's press forward, guys.
Okay.
Kind of around this corner.
Okay. So there are more of those painted reliefs. So there's 8 of these reliefs in total, with 8 empty torch brackets. There's also a door at the end of the hall.
Lou's going to hold up her finger to her beak, indicating that we should try to be quiet,
Mm-hmm.
even if we're not being very subtle with light.
Crazy idea. What if we try and light the torches?
There's no
They're
torches.
empty.
Yeah. Michael just pull out a unlit torch and kind of put it into the.
Yep. And it teleports it back into your hand.
Nope.
Well,
Is it the one that is it like? Are they're near each of these reliefs, right?
Yes. Yep. Under each one.
All right, Michael,
Did you
try
try
the.
a lit one also? Or?
He did,
Yes.
and it had the same effect.
I tried it on this one before, right? Twice.
Yep.
I'll try it on the
Yep.
bottom one.
Again, teleportation.
Okay. Doesn't seem to do anything yet.
well, I think I can see a door at the end of this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Lead on.
I'm gonna actually be keeping an eye out for any traps or anything like that.
Sure. How about you roll an investigation for me? Oh my god.
That should not be an advantage.
Regardless, there are no traps.
20 plus 4 is nuts.
Mamma mia.
Looks clear, everyone. I'll keep moving forward.
Mike's gonna look at the next two murals.
Mm-hmm. So we have planting crops and crafting weapons. The next 2 are feasting and fighting, and then the final 2 are weaving and skinning animals.
So it went hunting, gathering, crops, crafting, weaving, skinning. I think I missed one, right? Or is that
Feasting.
all? Feasting.
Should be all 8.
That is indeed a fun pastime.
Once we get up here, I'm gonna put my ear to the door and see if I hear anything.
Roll perception. Okay. You hear a room with a pool in it.
Like a swimming pool?
Water.
God damn. 30. 35. What do your elven ears hear?
Do I hear anybody walking around or anybody in this room?
You do not.
I'm gonna turn to them and say, "It looks clear. Should we proceed?"
Yeah, go ahead.
But who goes quiet?
Oh, okay, open the door quietly.
You do that. And inside this room, there is a just glorious sun carved into the ceiling, directly above a pool of still water.
Oh.
Thuri, you got 31. So you're also going to notice that when you look in the pool, the ceiling reflected in the pool doesn't show a sun carving, but rather a moon carving.
Interesting. I belay this to the party. And I'll step in this room to take a bit of a closer look and clear kind of over here to let people come in.
I wonder if the
What I like to
carving-
do,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what I like to do is, so you said the when you look into the pool, there's a moon reflection on the water, or like at the bottom of the pool?
So, yeah, like if you were to be seeing the ceiling reflected, you would assume to be seeing a sun, but you're seeing a moon instead.
Okay. I want to see if I can just fly up to the sun and see if I can like touch it or something.
Okay.
I'm thinking that it's like because it's in darkness, it has the moon. If we illuminate the room and maybe have it have light inside it, that will like activate the sun reflection.
Oh,
Room-
good idea. Is this room dark or not?
It's probably
There's no
illuminated.
torches or anything in here. It's not lit.
I mean, we're in here with
Aside from, you're in here with plenty of light, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry out with what I was doing.
Okay,
gonna
so
see
you
if I can
fly
touch
up
it.
to the top, and it's just like a really nice sun carving.
I
There's
like
like
to.
gilded edges. It's really, really fine craftsmanship.
Nice. Let me look down from there and into the water. Like, do I see
Mhm.
anything?
You see a carving of a moon.
I'm going to take Khaleesi and just have her go into the water
Okay.
and see what she sees.
I know I was about to stick my face in it.
Okay, so
Let's use what's
Thuri,
expendable.
you
for-
stick your Thuri, you stick your face in it, and it's just water. There's you would have to like swim through it to figure anything out. So you send a snake in instead.
Does anybody have a light spell?
No.
Closest I got is that
Oh,
magical
oh.
tinkering.
Oh,
Because maybe we could make the sun light somehow.
And Khaleesi comes out of the pool.
Nice. Ssayu'më will smile. And,
There is a full moon carved on the ceiling here directly above the pool. The walls are decorated with reliefs of Omuan people carrying out daily chores. And when the snake looks in, they see a sun reflected, and all of you looking back at it.
Ooh.
So now that you're looking in, you can see snake reflecting back up at you.
Cool. All right, Ssayu'më will just she's gonna dive in. Whee!
Whoo! From the top, so some Spider-Man dive shit. Cool.
Cannonball.
So yeah, you cannonball in and pop out over here.
Nice. And let me go over to this door.
Michael, hop in, follow along now, Ssayu'më.
Are we
The
hopping
torch
in
obviously would be.
hopping in the pools and not clarifying where things go?
I mean, you should be able to see Khaleesi on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see everyone popping up on the reflected side when they cross.
Michael wave. And put away the torch that just got extinguished and light another one.
Yeah. Ssayu'më, that door is not locked, but it is rather heavy. You'll need some assistance.
I will point at the door and say, Mike, I could use your big strong hand.
I mean, I'm not really that strong, but I can try.
I think
I believe in you. You can definitely do it.
Thuri did too good a job making him look like he did the work.
Yeah, so you open the door.
He opens it a little ways and says, should we wait for the others?
Yeah, totally. Ssayu'më will just do the same as what Mike did and wave again into the water.
Okay.
Blue, why don't you go in first? I'll take up the rear.
Michael tap his head, looking at Thuri through the reflection.
I wasn't pressing push to talk. Whoops. Blue will dip a toe in and then shake her foot off, and then she'll carefully step in, and then she'll just go all the way and then join them.
So yeah, when you submerge, you emerge on this side.
And she hops up out of the water and looks at Ssayu'më and Mike and looks up at the ceiling. And is there a moon on the ceiling?
There is. It's a full moon.
Oh, okay. She's going to look down into the pool and she's going to say, this reminded me of the time I had really bad fruit.
But yeah, Mike's through the reflection taps on his head, looking at Thuri or Jackson.
Jackson, you want to go?
I mean, I get the tap also. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's safe. You guys should come through.
All right. I'm going in, Thuri.
Okay, yeah, you first. Go ahead.
Yeah, Spoons, you go in, and then I'll follow you, and then...
Spoons does a cannonball and pops out and does a little pose.
Mike does a little golf clap.
Jackson, you going in?
Yep.
Sploosh.
I'll follow.
All right. Okay. So now I can reveal the next room.
I'll say while we're waiting on everyone to jump in the pool, Ssayu'më just kind of was in the corner, just looking very aloof, very distant into the distance.
Something wrong, Ssayu'më?
What? No, nothing.
All right. Just seemed you were spacing out there for a second.
Blue's going to remind everybody that there could be a wizard in the next room because the drop bear told her so.
Forgot about that.
Right.
But yeah, the door was opened by Mike.
It's
So
open.
it just has to peek out.
Thuri, you want to head for us, or Jackson? Or should I?
Yeah, let me peek out.
Okay. So you peek out of this room. And in the middle chamber, there are 8 torches illuminating the room. The light washes over a floor mosaic, showing 2 creatures locked in combat, a small bear with sharp claws, and a rabbit with a spiral horn on its forehead. In the middle of the room,
A to Z.
a robed figure stands next to a waist-high pedestal, atop which rests a stone cube. The figure is bald and has one hand on the cube. It takes you a moment to realize that the figure is a statue.
Oh.
Haha! This fool got petrified.
Does he have a billowy cape by any chance?
He does have a billowy cloak, but he is stone. You have no idea what color it is.
Good enough for me.
So, what do we think turned him to stone?
Obviously the trap, the shrine did.
There might be another inscription Now that it's clear enough, I think we should go get Orvex.
I mean, I wouldn't call this clear, but
I mean,
sure.
I'll head in, I guess.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Go just kind of cautiously walking.
I'm gonna nudge. Well, actually, no, not yet.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Thuri, like, well, once we're sure it's clear, can you take your hammer and just dispose of that red wizard?
Sure. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Michael kind of look around and see if there's another mural anywhere.
So, you can see the floor mosaic shows Ubulaka fighting Ijin. The inscriptions are in Old Omuan. They're basically the legend you've read already about how Ijin ruined Ubulaka's attempt to placate Ubutao.
Tricky rabbit.
So yeah, you have a statue of some person in the middle of this room.
And we're able to walk into the room. We're all good.
Yep.
Okay.
Just maybe don't touch the cube unless you got no hand handy.
Yeah, the cube is in the middle of the room. It's just out in the open. Well, this dude is touching it, so.
Mark's gonna do an Arcana check on this guy.
Sure. So you detect transmutation magic.
No kidding.
Someone has detect magic, right?
I do.
I have dispel magic if needed.
I don't know if the spell would work on something like this, but
Mike.
Yeah.
I guess we can extend that Arcana check to also know that this guy is super petrified. Like, you're thinking like Greater Restoration petrified.
I mean, not that we want to revive him, but I mean, I think Greater Restoration is going to be what's going to take bring him back to life.
That means there's powerful magic at work here.
It's also basically saying don't do what he did. So we're going to have to be very cautious. I do want to.
I mean, it's just a DC check you have to save. No big deal.
I want to
Yeah, no big deal.
about the and any other inscriptions. Do we see any of
Nope.
it?
That's it.
Mike's gonna just go check out one of these torches. Kind of put his hand near it to see if it's lit or like actually real.
Yeah. So each torch here burns with a flame that never appears to wear down the wood. You extinguish one and it stays extinguished. Oh, actually, are you gonna
No, I'm not gonna extinguish
one? Okay.
No. It says, teach us to tread warily and stay in the light. So. What do you think happened to this guy?
Yeah. Anyone want to? I mean, you can investigate him if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I can assume that he touched. But
Well, there's got to be some kind of trigger, right?
I mean, his hands are on the cube.
Well, beyond that, like, what did he do wrong? I think is what I'm trying to.
You can see it. Like, here it is.
Touch the cube. Don't touch the cube. We're gonna have to figure out a way to.
Holy shit!
What?
That's a big investigation.
I wonder if I should have spoons here touch the cube.
If
You can do that if you want.
petrified, like how long is it?
This guy's been petrified for a few days.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's good.
What happens if you or Ssayu'më touch it with your mage hand?
Thuri, you got a pretty good one too. So Thuri and Ssayu'më, you also notice that this red wizard guy has like a kind of a heavy-looking leather pouch, like on his hip, but it is petrified.
Yeah, we definitely want to kill him while he's petrified, and then like once we unpetrify, then we can check out that pouch. Like, I don't want us to like disable some kind of trap, and then he's back. We have to fight him.
Oh no, I have no intentions of.
Yeah,
reviving
can
him.
you please just whack off his head?
I don't think he's.
Just wanted to make sure we were done.
Are we gonna do it?
Is anyone even able to unpetrify him if that was an option?
No.
Yeah, so don't. It's
I
not a-
am.
Unless Orvex is level like 17. He's not.
I'm gonna try and what I want to try and do is just whack it around the pouch. So try and
Sure.
keep that in.
And she has adamantine. Don't forget.
Yes. So she actually auto crits. So yeah, you knock this guy's head just clean off. Everything else is perfectly fine.
What's the point in if he's not going to be turned back from stone? I mean, yeah, we're destroying him. That's good. So he can't ever come back. But the thing about the pouch,
Yeah.
sounds like that's just gone.
No, the pouch is
Diamond.
fine.
The pouch is fine.
Yeah, but
It knocked his head off.
If we
Yeah, but it's stone. Let me fix this up.
It is. No, well, the pouch is still petrified, but he no longer has a head.
Yeah, I
So,
wanted.
Sayu'më, do you want the bag?
She'll nod. So I just want to make sure he's dead.
Oh shit!
Get greater restoration on it.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Oh, she's got it.
So it becomes a body, and it spasms really weirdly, and you hear some disgusting noises come out of its neck, and then it flops over.
Awesome.
Oh.
And you see 100 gold pieces of diamond dust here from my.
Ooh.
I mean, you didn't have to do that.
I kind of want to know what's in the bag.
All right, Thuri.
What's
So
in the
we'll
bag?
yeah. Since you went through so many lengths, let's open this thing up.
Just in case, you have more of that, right? In case something goes wrong.
So in this pouch is one immovable rod,
Oh hell yeah.
a leather pouch containing 3 tiger eye gemstones worth about 10 gold each, and a red leather-bound spell book that has all the spells this guy ever knew.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What's the bag?
I will. Ssayu'më is definitely watering at that spell book.
Nothing's shiny, so blue doesn't care.
Mike extinguishes
gemstone.
his torch.
Oh, the tiger's eyes. Yeah, she'll admire the tiger's eyes.
Mike is gonna grab one of these torches off the wall.
Okay.
Did you drop from roll 20, Chuck?
I did.
In the meantime, yeah, can I just grab the spell book and at least add that? Well, I can go through it later on resting time or something.
Mm-hmm.
The torch on the wall.
Yes.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
24.
Sorry.
You detect enchantment magic.
Say, do you think that we have to... I wonder. He starts to walk back towards the
Yeah,
pool.
how many torch slots are there?
There are 8 torches here, and there are 8 torch slots.
Oh, okay.
Mike's gonna put the torch in the water.
It goes out.
Pulls it out.
It is unlit.
He'll try to light it again, like try to dry it
It
off.
does not light.
Ooh.
Press the digi
To dry it,
Yeah.
it actually comes out like pretty dry.
Hmm.
Like magically, but yeah, you cannot relight it.
He'll go back to the sconce.
As soon as you enter the main chamber, it relights.
Huh. Okay. So I have an idea. We have to get these to the sconces over there, but we can't go through the water. Is there a way that we can shield it from the water?
Are you
know.
sure at no light when we go to the room?
Hmm?
We could try putting them in the hallway.
Wait, but we can't get there. I put it in the water and it went out.
It came back when you
When
walked in.
You
Yeah.
walked into here.
What
Yeah,
happens?
but it's possible we could just try it.
What happens if you go to the sunroom?
Well,
You
we
just
have
wanna
to.
take it through.
It's adventure game thinking. Just try it.
So
Yeah.
Like you take it through, it unlights, and you get over here, and it's no torchy.
He'll hop back through, come back in. Nope.
Wait, before you do the hallway.
Yeah, check it out and see if putting it in the hallway helps.
He'll. Yeah.
It's not lighting up.
Just
Yeah.
checking.
Just making sure.
I'm pretty sure we have to figure out a way to get it lit.
Which
all
one
the
did
way.
you pick up, by the way?
This one down here.
Okay, I get to move it.
All right.
You have that you had like breathe underwater. Does that create like an air bubble?
No.
Okay.
Question. I'm not sure what Mike was doing the Arcana check on. I think it was just the torches.
Yes.
But was he like able to remove one? Like right here?
Yeah, he has it in his hand.
Okay, great.
And that's what they've been testing stuff with. But yeah, it appears you cannot transport it across through the pools.
Wait, we have a bag of holding, right?
You do?
Mike's gonna say, "Hey, can I see the bag of holding?"
I don't know who has it.
A flame, or is it like a?
That's
real
what
flame?
we're testing it out.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Yeah. Ssayu'më has her bag, so
Okay.
she'll
He'll go over to her and say, "Here,
Mike, you stick it in the bag.
wait a second," and then pulls it back out.
It is unlit.
Nope.
If only I had taken.
Oh, and as soon as you actually
Yes.
bring it out into this room, it lights again though.
If only I had taken this. Maybe it would have worked.
There's got to be another way. We
Did
can't-
you try like when you like had it out like outside of the room and it wasn't lit? Did you try lighting it up on your own?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't able to.
Correct.
Yeah, I tried to light it out here, and it didn't work.
And in the hallway over here when you tried over there and
Yep.
it didn't work.
Just as a
Alright.
random thought, could we maybe try holding the torch up to the carving on the ceiling?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay. Can you also fly?
I have a mage hand.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. So yeah, you bring it up to the moon and it just sparkles. It's very cool. You can see some silver.
He kind of shrugs, like, I don't know. Just...
Blue's gonna hop through the pool onto the
Okay.
other side and see if she can see it sparkling.
You can see the moon sparkling and you can see the torch reflected, but there's nothing above you. Like just the sun.
Okay.
I'd like to try to use shape water on the pool to be able to like just
Okay.
move the water. See if maybe it makes a secret passage or something.
Move it how? Are you
Just-
going to try to move it up or?
Yeah, move up. Let's do that.
Okay, so you pull water up and you keep trying to pull it up. And it keeps making water
Okay.
until you touch the ceiling and the moon and it's wet and there's nothing else. It's
Okay.
water.
Okay.
I'm going to use my last charge of the Wand of Secrets for now
Okay.
to in my spot just to see if there's like a door or something that
What
it
is-
might pick up.
What is the range on it? 30?
30 feet. From my, yeah, so I'm doing it in this spot.
You get 2 pings.
Huh. Is there what's nearest to me?
This one.
Sorry, you said this one. I didn't see. Oh. Oh. Huh.
That is the closest one.
Is it that simple? I say out loud, and I just kind of.
And as you follow the other one, it fires into this wall in front of Mike.
Wait,
Cool.
it fires?
Perfect. It means fires off. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm assuming Jackson just kind of stomps over here and pushes Mike out of the way.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Magical secret passage. So this dark passage is just choked with dust and webs. It's clear that no one has been through here in years.
Oh.
Jeez.
Great job, Jackson.
Do we just shake the torches down this hallway then?
Mike's
I
like,
believe so.
Mike shrugs and's like, he still has the torch in his hand. He's
Here.
like, all right.
Yep.
Try to take a torch.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Torch.
grab 2.
Yep, Blue's gonna grab 2 torches.
I probably should grab another one. 2 for each of us.
Yeah, I'll grab these 2. And Spoon's gonna have the one at the bottom.
I think we already had 2 torches per person.
That's alright.
Oh, do
We'll have
everything?
to leave 3 in there to grab
It's
the.
alright. We'll figure it out.
Leave 3 in there for to die.
No, she's just gonna grab the thing when it's ready.
First,
Okay.
I'm gonna take the dead guy's hand and slap it onto the cube to see if it petrifies him.
Before or after the torches are placed?
After.
Okay. The hand does not petrify.
I like the safety.
Yay!
The safety corpse.
Let me post the dude's spellbook.
Mike will go up to Jackson and kind of slap on him back. Good job.
I mean, it was just the wand.
I mean, still, it's yours, right? What we were trying to was work.
He was like, "You make me one of those?"
I think we might have like had something with like maybe the what I mean I could if I had like a week.
Okay,
There's all his spells. Firebolt, Light, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Detect Magic, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield, Misty Step, Suggestion, Counterspell, Fireball, Fly, Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, Cone of Cold, Chain Lightning.
I learned Chain Lightning. How about
You
that?
do.
No, joking.
I mean,
Yeah, I can definitely at least
yeah.
have some of these. That's
Not-
good.
I wish it was that easy.
just like suck it off the page.
Jackson.
Spell.
So what made you want to become an adventurer? You seem pretty scholarly most of the time and aloof and not the sort that I would think would like to come on an adventure.
You're misinformed. This is an archaeology. This is an archaeology thing for me. The adventuring thing is like a it just happens to coincide at the same time.
Oh, so it's just mutual, like, you know, it's just a perk essentially. No greater strive to, you know, get out there.
Have you not seen me like taking notes and like studying the ruins?
No, not really. Sorry, it was boring.
Yeah, I've never really thought of this as like an adventure. I thought of this more as a job.
I mean, I guess it was. Oh, well.
But I haven't enjoyed y'all's company.
Right, of course. I mean, you have probably a way better purpose than I do to be out here.
Well, I think we all have our own purpose. I mean, why did our benefactor hire you, for instance? Not that I'm questioning your ability or anything, I'm just asking.
Honestly, I don't know what she saw on me. Probably pity.
Oh God.
She.
All right.
I mean. I mean, after I got out of the Underdark, it's. I mean, I was looking for something to kind of move on from, you know, being kind of shunned from my family, and after all those experiences, I figured kind of adventuring was my next kind of thing. And she kind of looked down, and like, she was in Waterdeep, so she had offered the job, and I couldn't really pass it up.
I put a hand on Mike's shoulder and I say, well, I'm glad she included you. I think you've gotten our asses out of a few tight ends.
Glad to hear that. I'd like to know that I'm useful and, you know, well-liked enough to keep around.
This is a weirdly touching moment around a decapitated corpse.
I mean, we've been around horrible, mangled corpses for a long time now. I think I'm used to it.
Is this what adventuring is?
I mean, this man is like kind of still bleeding.
He is actually.
I'm trying not to. It's kind of getting into my shoes. Can we leave?
Of course, yeah. Let's go.
Wait, don't forget the stone.
Yeah, oh yeah, we grabbed it.
Oh yeah.
Right. I grab it and I hand it to Mike.
Yeah, you go grab it.
We all did the. No, we okay. Calm down.
Bye.
So that's one left.
One more.
Hooray!
So this is going to push you into evening.
Suppose we probably want to take a rest though.
Now the
Somewhere.
question becomes,
Go ahead.
do we want to snake around? Sorry. Do we want to sneak our way around the edge?
It's on
of
back layer.
The main city, or cut through it?
Or go through it. Yeah.
I will say, like, Ssayu'më, like, she doesn't even hear Jackson. Like, right now, she's just kind of just staring off into space. Like, she was, like, waiting outside the shrine for all of you. Just very blank faced on her.
Sayu?
Yes?
You're spacing out again.
No, I always do that. What do you mean?
It seemed to be more frequent, sorry. I didn't mean an offense, but it seems like there's something on your mind.
You're a lot quieter than usual.
Well, I guess so.
Odd coming from Jackson, but
What?
We're all friends here.
Is it something to do with being back in Omo?
No, not that.
your comrades from the battle earlier?
What? Oh, I don't care about them.
Oh, right.
I'm just. She sighs. She's like, ugh. I'm very stressed out right now by a lot of things.
Like what? You can talk to us. We're friends? Question mark?
You say so,
You,
but
a few days ago, Mike, you did just call everyone family.
Yeah, it's more for her, like, trying to confirm that she has
you say that, but what I could use is really someone empathetic and non-judgmental, and unfortunately, I'm the only one like that. If only I could just speak to myself.
Oh my god.
I can't quite clone you, but I mean, when I get the chance, I could try.
No,
Have you
don't worry, I have that covered.
Have you tried
You're right.
talk?
Okay, never mind. And she just continues.
Have you tried talking? Have you tried talking to Khaleesi? Like sometimes I talk to spoons.
Oh, I mean, no. I'm just maybe later I can talk with someone, and there's a lot on my chest right now. So and my
Yes,
mind,
they're
just a
weird.
lot.
Maybe.
Oh, did you need something else?
Well, maybe before we go to bed, you can take a couple of hours in the pocket spa.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Hell yeah.
So that's still the matter of where we rest.
Yeah, Blue, do you want to fly around like you did last time up here? Oh, they're back. We're gonna scout around. Nice. For a place to stay, Blue again? You want to scout around for a place to stay again?
Sure. Well, we want to be away from the Yuan Ti, probably closer to like the Shrine of Unk, maybe over here. So she's gonna fly over there and check over that.
The
area.
last shrine is up here, so
Yeah, but we're
depends
really
if you
close
want to
the
look
Yuan Ti.
like yeah, but it depends if you want to try to cut through to get to it or stay on the outside.
How high is this cliff?
Very.
Okay.
It looks like there is a bit of space that's like more jungly. That's not the wall here. Like there's
Oh, there's some like town back there that you can't see because of the clipping.
But if we pass through
Like something
there-
like it's actually the city goes like that. If you can see that line.
No, I don't see it. Oh, I do see it. Okay. Yeah. So if we go around outside the walled area, that should be okay. All right, I'm gonna both scout out. I'm gonna scout out here first. This kind of area.
Okay.
And see if I can find any Yuan-Ti or traces of humanoids around the area.
Sure.
Like, can we start? Oh, is she looking for a place for us to rest?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Perception. Very good. So you do see a bunch of Yuan-Ti on patrol inside the walls, but nothing really on the outside. I think you may catch. You did get a 25, so you catch the occasional like stealthy-looking camouflaged guy on like the top of the walls, kind of keeping a perimeter watch. But you think that like if you dip into one of these buildings, they obviously won't be able to see you, so it's not a big deal.
All right, she'll come back and say, "Well, if we can be stealthy, we can probably keep going. But if we want to play it safe, we should stay over here on the other side of near the Shrine of Moa."
Or there's a third option. We could fly everybody up to the top side of the cliff and use that fancy new fortress.
I would really rather not use such a huge fortress. That's a very bad idea.
Now all of China knows you're here.
It's not super big, but it is big enough that it's pretty obvious.
Especially on the cliff, overlooking the whole city.
If you put it back a bit, nobody from that perspective. Who actually always looks up?
And also, I much rather use that fortress offensively.
Just put it under the Tarrasque and pierce it.
Exactly. Or any other creature. Or drop it on a ancient lich. Who knows?
Stuff it in somebody's mouth and then...
Oh, yeah.
Castle.
Delicious.
Yeah, let's play it safe.
Okay. So you guys are going to camp around here? You want to head all the way back there?
Or, I don't know, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, where do you guys
Do we
want to
want to try and be stealthy? Because if we stealthy, then we probably can move forward.
Yeah, if you try and stealth, you think you can make it like halfway around the wall.
I'd rather just go...
All right, so play it safe.
Like where Mike is, that's a good spot.
Sure. Mike, you want to do an investigation or perception? Jackson,
Sure.
You want to do something?
I was just gonna suggest, like, I'd rather not backtrack as much as possible. Because,
Yeah.
Like, we've just encountered two shrines where there's like people in it.
Yeah, so this one here that you're next to, actually this sort of bigger warehousey looking one too, just south of the shrine, are both uninhabited.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Warehouse.
Cool. All right, so you guys are gonna kill the evening doing stuff. Woohoo.
Yep.
Let's do some therapy. All right, yeah, I guess we're pocket spying. Who's going in?
Yeah, definitely going in.
I'll go in. I've got blood in my shoes that I need to clean out.
I think Blue's actually going to go foraging. So I'm going to try and find some more fruit and nuts to replace the ones I gave the Zorbo.
Sure, yeah. That'll be a survival check.
Michael, put up the screen. I probably use the rest. Alex.
Hell yeah. Very nice. Yeah, you find more than what you gave the Zorbo, so hooray.
Hell yeah. She comes back and she's going to share it with Jackson.
So, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you.
Nope. I was just saying I took the fruit.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, in that case, Blue's going to ask, they tease you about why you come on an adventure. I don't even know where you're from.
Where I'm from?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever actually said where he would be from.
Woohoo, you get to make it up.
Oh, God.
We could get back to that if you want. If you want some prep time.
Probably.
Okay.
Sure. Mike, sorry, what did you say you wanted to do?
Oh, I was We're putting up the
chilling?
screen. Yeah, getting in.
Oh, getting also in the spa. Okay, cool. I think it's everyone sorted ish. Let's do 30 Mike and Ssayu'më. We got everyone in there. Give Jackson time to figure out where he's from.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sayu like just after like basic scrubbing and what have you, just kind of relaxing in the spa at that point. Just kind of speak with Thuri, just like I haven't heard from Ross Nisi since we sent that sending like 3 days ago or whatever.
Do you think he's still alive?
Oh, I definitely think he's alive. Fenthaza's not going to kill him. I mean, not on her own. Unless, yeah. She's in her head, she's like, all the gears are thinking of possibilities. But I just... How do I put this? Now, I'm not saying he's good. Especially in your perspective. However, it's just... He's not that bad compared to Fenthaza. And the thing is, Ross Nisi is... He's my father figure. He's my father figure. And I just look up to him. And I don't want to let him down with a lot of things. And having to come to see him and he's not replying, it's difficult. And he may want to kill us. I don't know.
I know from firsthand experience now that a child never wants to disappoint a parent.
No, he's a father figure. I said father figure.
I know, parental figure, if you will. Then. I apologize. I don't know much about Yanti, but if you could educate me along the way as we talk about this, I'd appreciate it.
She just kind of frowns. I'm not the talking type for that.
Well, I guess getting to know you a little bit better and your people, is he only your father figure, or is he everyone's father figure?
The latter, well, for some people. Well, I can tell you a bit about him. It's a little bit of a secret, though. He used to be human. He was a paladin, in fact. And, well, he came to Omu, and all sorts of things happened. All sorts of things happened when he came to Omu. And, well, through Fenthaza doing some mumbo-jumbo, she's the one who actually turned into Yuan-Ti. And since then, he's been leading us. And he's had that human perspective. A paladin, no less.
You know, freaking paladins.
Yes. He's done a lot. I mean, I can't say, of course, he's good entirely, but he's not Fenthaza. That's what I'm trying to say. Fenthaza's always been the high priest, so he can't say anything against her, really. Honestly, Fenthaza can just say whatever and just says, "There is it," and anyone bends over backwards for it. It's ridiculous.
Sounds like it. And it sounds like he owes her for turning him into a Yuan-Ti, so that's going to be hard to argue with.
It is. And having to try to prove that, I'm not sure I can handle that pressure, honestly. Especially if we ever have to see him. That's a lot. And we're going to be in front of everybody. Fenthaza probably too. I don't know. Best shot would be able to speak with him privately, but I don't know. If we do speak with him, I'm going to may have to say some things about you all. Obviously to keep you alive, but to be able to convince him.
You know. No. I was just thinking of something I could do, but it's not really good against Yantis.
If you plan on using Zone of Truth, please don't ever do that.
I was thinking on Fenthaza.
Oh, that's true.
I highly doubt that's going to work on her. I mean, that doesn't work on me, and it's not a good idea. Thank you for the offer, though.
Sometimes you just gotta have a little faith.
Right, and
not to gods or anything, but mine's pretty cool.
Oh, good for you.
Excellent.
You know what, Thuri? I feel so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's always good to talk out things.
Yes, it really puts it in perspective when you give me bad ideas.
Hmm. So, Mike,
Oh yeah.
got any thing you want to talk about?
About them Zorbos.
Right?
No, not really. I mean, I'm just relaxing for now. I mean, and by the way, like if it meant anything, I'm a worshiper, Mistra. I mean, if that makes any. I mean, I'm not really like devout or anything. I mean, not in the level like you or anything, but.
You know, my mother was also a worshiper of Ssayu'më, so she watches over my family. Would I know anything about his god?
Roll religion.
Yeah.
You've heard of him.
Oh. That's it. I've just heard the name before.
Yes. Yep, that's it.
Perfect. I love Thuri just being so bad at religion.
It's okay. All of my clerics are never good at religion. But I mean, like I said, I'm not really a devout worshiper. Just casual. I spend most of my time out and about, so don't really have time to go to a temple and seek guidance. It's kind of more of just since I got my abilities that I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about magic itself, and she seemed like the right person, or god, deity, whatever you want to say.
You're pretty I think you're the most powerful magic user I've ever met.
That's I think that it's way too kind, Thuri. There's definitely more powerful people than. But I mean, I guess we met Syndra. She's way more powerful than I am. Well, used to, I guess.
She is not doing super hot nowadays, though.
I can't scry on her tonight.
Before we reveal that thing, do we want to flip to Blue and Jackson? Have you thought of anything, or do we need to resolve this at another time?
Unfortunately, there's not
It's
much.
fine. I don't want to put you on the spot if you're not ready or anything. So
Okay.
I'm going to give Blue the inspo for trying anyway.
Aww.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all good. No, it's fine. No sweat.
I have said before that Jackson was probably near me. If
Sure.
that makes any sense. So if you want to look around somewhere about Sunrise Mountains, that's an idea.
All right. But yeah, other than that, Blue and Jackson, you want to say anything?
Jackson is a mystery. Well,
For now.
So Blue will probably talk to him a little bit about what it's like to be an archaeologist,
Sure.
because she's curious about what it's like to be so purposeful. She just kind of ends up in
How do you care so much about all this not shiny rocks?
She's going to be like, you seem so interested in old things, but old things not shiny and too old to eat.
Well, it's it's history. It's our history. It's your history. It's the world's thing. It's important to know like where we came from, so we know where we're going.
Well, see, in where I grew up, we told each other where we came from. We use stories. We don't need stuff in order. We fix our houses. We don't let them become crappy old ruined stone things like here. we fix them and we make new things. So I don't understand why you like old things so much.
Well, like you said, you do that, but like look at where we are right now. Like the Amuans died. I mean, like what if all of your people just died or left? Like,
We-
you know,
we
we'd
just
only
laugh.
we'd have to study. We'd have to study your remains. We'd have to study your houses and everything else to figure out like how you lived.
How would all of us die? She just cannot. You would get the impression that she just does not understand that this sort of thing happens.
I mean, we're surrounded by volcanoes. Maybe a volcano, or
Right.
maybe the zombies and the skeletons and everything else that we've kind of encountered. But we haven't seen skeletons yet.
Not yet.
But what if they just like went through your village? Like, I mean, like, you know, things like
But
that
you
happen.
see, Jackson, you see, I'm here. Kirsa Ball there, I'm here. So no kill all, I'm here. I no die if Kirsa Ball die.
What about when you do die?
There are other Aarakocra all over place. We are everywhere. You cannot kill all. You being silly, Jackson. She's just going to like tap his shoulder like he's playing a joke on her. And you get the impression that you're just not going to convince her otherwise.
He right now he's like pinching, like he's got like his armor is like covering his face right now, and he's like pinching his armor
Face
like
palm.
as if that's
Yeah.
gonna help.
Calming.
That's great. All right. I guess we'll go back to Ssayu'më. You just got a sending message.
So she's still in the spa. She'll like Thuri would like see her like her eyes just open wide, and then Ssayu'më just slowly sinks into the spa and then just screams underwater. And after a while, she rises back up, and we'll say to Thuri, and like, well, she'll say it loud enough for Mike to hear. Got a message from Rosnisi.
I take it's not good.
Oh, it's great. He has the last cube.
Ah, shit.
And he wants me to come see him and bring you all. He called you friends. That's a plus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, plus. Did he say anything about having a warm reception?
No, and I highly doubt we will. That said, I don't think he's going to attack us or anything like that. I'm sure he would want to actually speak. My concern is, well, mostly those who work for Fenthaza. I mean, things like that.
Right.
Do I need to prepare disguise self?
Maybe. I suppose that's a discussion to be having shortly.
Yeah, Thuri will just not Thuri. Ssayu'më will just quickly finish up and get ready to have a party meeting.
Sure. Do we want to do that before or after long rest?
Probably before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Emergency meeting. Bam.
Oh, shit.
In the dome.
It was Mike.
What?
Why is Mike's name red? I guess we'll just table that Rosnasi has the last cube and he wants to see all of you.
Yeah, Ssayu'më just relays that exactly, and everyone can see that she's trying to maintain her composure, but she's like, I don't know, I don't know what quirk she should have. Maybe she's like playing with her hair a lot. Yeah.
There you go.
Wasn't gonna be easy, was it? We're so close to being done with this. Or at least out of the city.
Did he just get it, or
I did not get those details. For all I know, he could have had it all this time.
So, how do we get into the temple area without being murdered?
Honestly, I think the best thing is to just walk in there.
You also do recall a back entrance. where you hung out with those slaves at one time.
Hmm. Is the back entrance anywhere close by?
Yes. Oh no, I lied. It's not.
Okay.
The front entrance is though. The front entrance is right here.
I bet the back entrance near the fire giant.
So for one, we might want to just confirm that the last cube piece isn't even in the shrine. We don't know. I mean, as a party, we don't know this person. I know Ssayu'më says she knows, but could be worth just confirming it's not there.
Any reason to lie to you?
Rosnisi's not the lying type. That's Fenthaza's thing.
But yeah, so the back entrance is on like the northern side, and the main entrance is here.
Blue's like, do we need to see him? Can we not steal? We can steal.
Ssayu'më is just like sweating at that. I really would rather not provoke Rosnisi. I mean, that's just going to prove even further that I'm a traitor and have all of the Yuan-Ti just hunting us. I really rather no. Let's not do that, please. No.
Blue looks at her and goes, "Wait, you not traitor?
No.
But why you here?
To
Why
stop
you
the
do
death curse.
Which Rosny wants to stop too.
Yuan-Ti, but they stop us. They attack us. Why?
Because Fenthaza is trying to run a coup, and she's working for the Lich, who is in charge of the death curse.
She's also a worshiper of Dendar, which is a big scary thing that eats dreams and wants to blow up the world.
Blue, I'm pretty sure we've been over this before. I don't know why we have to repeat this.
I mean, it's Blue, so
Short attention span.
I would really rather not get on Rosnisi's bad side. I mean, there's a possibility we'll have to fight him one day, but I'd really rather not do that anytime soon.
I mean, neither. I don't want to fight him either. I really don't want to fight anybody, but it's like we have to get this, and he's standing in our way.
I just really would rather talk to him first.
Well, of course, I will try, but I mean, we're going to defend ourselves against anyone that tries to kill us.
I agree. Not denying that. My main concern is, well, if like Fenthaza was to try to attack us and then try to blame it on Rosnisi or something like that, or even on us.
Can we have Rosnisi meet us?
He summoned you to him.
Yeah.
He's not the person. He's not the type of person who comes out. You got to come to him.
And why he expect us to come?
Well, he does have the last cube,
Right,
and
steal.
please no, don't.
Blue,
Sayu like never says please, so you know that she really means it.
Yeah.
I know I come off as a pretty paranoid person, but I think we should trust Ssayu'më with this and follow
So-
her lead.
We wander into hostile Yuan-Ti city where everyone hate us, attack us, try to kill us, and
I don't think they'll attack us if we're being summoned by their leader.
I
but
don't think that's accurate, given that
Ssayu'më wants to do sending or something to see if we can get safe passage to him.
That's a good idea. Maybe I can ask him for a safe passage, like maybe through the back entrance or something.
my only
we
worry
can do
is that if your high priestess learns of she's just going to come after us.
Exactly. That's my main concern as well. I have no idea where she is, and if she is still there, whispering in Rosnisi's ear, then things are definitely bad.
Oh, just an idea. If anybody has a locate object spell, you might be able to locate an object specific to her.
I think the person casting it has to be familiar with it, though.
Oh,
No, they can
Ssayu'më,
locate object. You can describe an object. You don't have to know it specifically.
Let's take a look at what she's got.
Yeah, something Ssayu'më she has. I don't know. Maybe she has like
Mm-mm.
a favorite shirt or something.
Yeah, favorite shirt.
She does always carry a shawl with her.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can get objects tomorrow.
Also true. And she does wear a big amulet of Dendar, like a holy symbol.
Is that something like just her, the high priest, wears?
Yeah, I mean, it's the only one you've ever seen.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the good thing about that is if you do locate an amulet of Dendar, then you have an idea of where the other followers are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Okay.
The only problem is the range. I think it's what?
It's 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, that covers the whole city, so...
It does?
Yeah,
okay.
oh yeah, look. This is to scale, by the way.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you're
the
super
diameter is
good.
only 600 feet. So
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be getting a lot for that.
So that is, yeah, well,
Okay. That's a great idea. So at least, Thuri's idea as well to go send him something. Like, I
Yes.
would like to ask him, like, if we can perhaps get some kind of safe passage.
Yeah, do that.
Oh,
'cause you said back door before, right? So
Yeah.
This is what he clarifies with.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Ssayu'më will relay. He just sent me again. He wants us to enter through the front and reassures we won't be touched. That's very good.
Lou looks skeptical, but she keeps her beak shut.
All right, then. I guess we try and get some rest as much as we can, do shifts as we've been doing, and we'll go in the morning.
what about Orvex and
Oh, I'm fine.
you're going to come along with us?
Of course.
What about Mushi? Kita?
Yeah, they'll come.
I'm okay with Mushi. Can I?
Do we want to leave some people out? That's fine with me. Just can stay out if we want to.
Yeah,
Like,
Chisk definitely probably should just stay out since Justin's not with us.
This is with Orvex. Like, I admire his spunk, but I don't know.
What if we just leave the NPCs behind? Tell them
Me
to
too.
wait.
Yep.
And if we need them, we'll do sending, and then they can
There
miraculously
you go.
save our asses.
Okay. Yeah, the
We
NPC
will
party is
call it
probably
the
stronger than our
meeting.
party.
Chisk does have 91 HP.
It's okay. When I die, I come back as Kita.
Nice.
Ooh.
We come back as the party, as the NPC party.
Plus Kazuma.
I mean, I would relinquish her if you wanted that.
Oh,
That
no,
sounds
you-
kind of cool. Anyway, you
Prep
sleep.
for
Who's
tomorrow.
on first? Yeah, who's on first watch?
I am.
Okay.
With Mike.
Yep.
I doubt Ssayu'më will be able to sleep anytime soon.
Yeah,
so-
fair. I'm gonna throw Jackson under the bus then. Thuri, do a perception check for me. Mm-hmm. So your shift goes by. Mike, can get a perception check from you. Mike, you actually see something outside of this building, hanging in a tree, just sort of like just outside of your like peripheral. It just you think you notice like the moon like glinting off of something that's over there.
How far away is it?
50 feet.
Shit. Mike's gonna detect thoughts and then maybe
Okay, you
scooch
get
out.
nothing, no thoughts.
It's
No thoughts, head empty.
head empty, so it's just maybe a creature of some sort.
Well, they are not alive, you think?
Not alive. Yeah, I'll just kind of stay alert and just kind of watch it, I guess.
So your shift goes by and nothing happens outside, and you're done.
All right,
Jackson's
I'll
gonna
let
tag you
Jackson
in.
know about
Okay.
the thing I saw.
Okay.
Right.
Do you want to check it out?
We'll send Spoons to go over there to check it out.
Okay.
It's got better perception than me, also. Anyways.
Okay.
Should I roll perception for him, or?
Sure, yeah.
This tiny boy.
That's pretty good.
So perceptive.
So let's see. I get to roll for this.
Uh-oh.
You see the swollen purple corpse of an elf, dead only a few days ago from the bite of a poisonous snake.
Alright. Any identifying marks on him? Is he wearing red robes? Is he,
Just kind of normal adventuring gear, leather armor. No weapons or items, though.
Reminds me, real quick, the petrified red-robed wizard,
Oh, yes.
did he disappear after we took his head off and rethought him?
No, you turned him back into a corpse and
Yeah,
not
so
stone.
he didn't do the funky disappearing thing that the
He
other
did not.
wizard did. Okay.
He also did not have his hood up. You could see his bald head.
Hmm.
It was some sort of human.
Alright, well,
But you can't tell anything about him anymore because you smashed his face up.
Right. Yeah, just making me think about the robes and maybe that they teleport.
They were red
Hmm. Okay.
when
Sorry.
when it was restored. He had red robes. Yes. So yeah, dead, gross corpse.
alright, but there doesn't seem to be anything else. Poisonous snake, though.
Right. Yes.
I guess I'll just keep an eye out for those.
Okay.
And if anybody's awake, I'll let them know.
I mean,
but
people.
I don't think
I was about to say
anyone's awake right now.
people are going to start waking up right now because it's day 46.
Dum dum.
Whoa.
Day 46. Rig it up for
Give it up
day
for day
46.
46. So Jackson informs us about it.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
body. I just want to do a quick check on that. Medicine check to see if I can
Yes.
identify what kind of snake.
It was Khaleesi.
Just run an autopsy real quick.
It was from a poisonous snake. The beast verbatim from Monster Manual.
Yes. Okay. Just checking if it wasn't like a Yuan-Ti thing and
No,
like they
no.
hung it up to like scare people or something. Like
No,
that.
it's a very
Okay.
tiny snake bites.
Ah. Well, he just got unlucky. Oh, is he wearing any gear or anything like that?
Just some like normal leather armor, although it's kind of like bloated.
Right. Okay.
The rest of him has been picked clean already.
Activating my pedant mode. Shouldn't it be venomous snake? Unless he ate.
Before we move out, I'm trying to think if I should swap out any spells. Is there anything you guys think that we really probably should need? Because right now I have Haste, Fireball, Counterspell for 3rd, Polymorph Blight for 4th, 5th I have Teleportation Circle and Wall of Light. Wall of Light I can definitely swap out for something else if you guys want. This is a damaging spell.
I don't know what you get as an option.
Lots of stuff is like. Should I focus on offensive or other things?
I think a bit of social stuff. Like if there's anything social you can bring. I don't know if there's not like a tongues or.
I could swap for skill empowerment and give somebody one willing creature expertise on a skill that they have proficiency in for an hour.
I can always do enhance abilities on Ssayu'më since she's probably going to be the one doing talking a lot.
My
I do have dominate person I could take. I mean, if you consider that social.
I would highly advise against that, and I don't even
Yeah.
think that would work on anyone.
I don't think that'll
The
work on
chances
anybody
working
but us.
probably not working is high, but it still would work.
No, I mean the dominate person part.
Oh right, if
Raptors
they're
is not
if they're not
exactly
humanoid.
He is no longer human. Yeah.
I could take greater invisibility and swap out blight or polymorph.
Greater invisibility sounds nice. That's multiple targets, right?
No, that's one.
It's one, and I have that as a domain.
Okay, but I can twin
You can
cast
twin
it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I could also take like Far Step or Dimension Door as well.
I would say take Dimension Door, so it, because
Yeah, that'd be the best.
In
way.
place of blight or polymorph.
it's a really good one where if something goes really wrong, you can get you and someone else out.
Dimension Door, I can't bring anybody with me.
You can bring one person with
You
you.
can
Can
bring
I?
one person with you.
Yeah, they have to
Yep.
be.
Oh, yeah, it does, okay.
Less.
All of us are fine.
I will get Dimension Doored in.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Because remember, I dimension doored ahead of Salt Marsh.
Yeah, I remember now.
And when we're done prepping for the morning, I'm going to cast Death Ward on Mike again.
Cool.
Sorry, Jackson. I really wanted to see. You have to get to roll a devotion one.
What?
The ceremony one.
That's over.
I
I
know.
almost want to swap out Polymorph too, just for getting greater invis, so I could step away, greater invis in, and then just teleport everybody out. But I only can replace one, so. Alright, I have Death Ward.
Yes.
Alright, it's marked already.
Ssayu'më, would disguising as a lizard folk, or sorry, god damn, I'm doing it myself now.
Yanti.
Disguising as a Yanti help in our favor at all, or can I?
That would be highly offensive, and I really don't want you to do that.
Right. Okay. Not preparing that then.
Okay, and make sure you have 13 temp HP, everybody.
And just to
Try this
clarify,
out.
it's not to me, but like to Rasnisi in particular. Like he would not like that.
Would he
Probably
know?
not, yeah. Yeah,
Probably, maybe. Who knows?
it depends on how powerful you want to assume he is.
It's more like you're coming up as Yuan-Ti. He'd be like, "Who are you? I haven't seen you before."
That's true.
Okay. You rest. It's morning. What do you guys want to do?
Alright, we head in.
Do we want to do the locate object thing?
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
You sense the direction to the object's location. North.
Yay. It's directly north of us, which means she might be with him.
Oh fuck. Ssayu'më says that too.
All right.
um,
So yeah, I guess while you guys start approaching the city, there are two homies here, and they start hissing at you.
I think Blue would rather not be seen. I think she's going to be shadowing the party, but stealthing.
Okay.
the first, like before we head up to the gate itself, I want to like tell the party, You may see things in there that are, well, just objectively evil, quite frankly. As you already know, the Yuan-Ti do a lot of evil things. I've done a lot of evil things. Let's just focus on what we need to do. Speak with Rosnisi. Please resist your urge to save anyone if you see someone like that. Quite frankly, if they're under Yuan-Ti control, they're already done for.
We've already seen the Faceless Men. We kind of know what they're capable of.
Right. I just want to remind you.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Fine.
Before we go through the pearly gates, I'm going to be casting Enhance Ability on Ssayu'më.
Okay.
She's going to have advantage to her charisma checks.
Nice.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Fox's cunning.
Fox's cunning. All right.
Oh no, I lied. It's Eagle's splendor.
Oh, okay.
Should be the Fox's cunning, though.
Fox's
Yeah,
cunning
It
is
should
intelligence.
be. It's intelligence, though. Yeah.
Nah, I get it.
I was gonna say Eagle Splendor is a charisma.
Are one of these gatekeepers Noth by any chance?
No, he is inside.
Okay.
These guys are like, I don't know. The walls have never normally been like this. Looks like it's been being guarded right now. Maybe it's like a ceremonial thing, like a show of power. You're not sure. You've never seen it posted like this though, ever.
Interesting. That's worrying. Well, Ssayu'më is going to assert dominance, and she's actually going to telepath. Yeah, she's going to telepath each one to say, Rosnisi seeks audience with myself and these adventurers. Please step aside.
He does. And they step aside.
Yeah, she's just gonna.
Do they really have to say it like that?
That's just. Don't worry about it.
But
But you should worry about it, but don't worry about it.
Mike taps his head to Thuri.
Yes.
I could cast this when we're inside. This allows all of us to talk to each other with it's my only 5th level, but it'll allow us to communicate without having to speak out.
Can you do that subtly?
I mean, we could find a spot to cast it.
You will have an opportunity to do it subtly.
Quick question. Do you want me to roll stealth? Because I feel like she's just going to be like the sniper backup.
Sure.
Guys.
Well, actually, I can cast it with sorcery points, so ignore my only 5th level spell.
I don't want it to be
Even better.
I don't want it to be like the only powerful thing you can do. It's really good, don't get me wrong, but
I think it would be incredibly beneficial, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait to cast it though, just until we're more inside.
Okay, yeah. So then these two dudes are going to bring you to the front door ramp thing, and they kind of just look at you, and say, "Well, inside."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's gonna walk on in.
All right.
I'll follow in behind and just give guys a smile as he's passing.
Okie dokie.
I feel like having such high perception is when Thuri fucking sees the worst shit going out of the corner of her eye. Walking through the city oh no.
Do. So I'm going to give you a couple things just for clarity's sake. We're going to be on a big map. Unless I otherwise mention, the ceilings are 20 feet high and hallway ceilings are 10 feet high. Most of the doors here are stone, and the place is mostly well lit by oil lanterns.
Okay, good to know.
But you are in, you're in this big opening area. There's a big wide passage sloping down to a set of bronze doors. There's coiled serpents decorating the metal with a sliding hatch at head height. And you can see there are 4-inch wide holes piercing the base of each door.
Is this the place where we're supposed to meet Rasnisi, or is this just inside the temple area?
It's the front door.
Yeah. But the gate is currently closed. The slot is closed. So if you want to do spells, now is your chance.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
Level spell slot does it take for Thuri to cast invisibility on me, or is it just like once per long rest thing?
I'm already concentrating on enhanceability.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize it was a concentration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use sorcery points to cast modified telepathic bond. Sorry, wrong one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So every willing creature, you can now speak telepathically to each other.
By the way, Ripley, there's a small tunnel down here.
Yes. That's right. That's the back entrance.
Okay.
That's all I would have. It is a back entrance. That's where you would have been had you taken that.
Okay.
Ssayu'më knows about it, right?
Yes, she does. Okay, so you are all telepathically bonded. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave these guys up here because they're not here.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody. It's gonna be a little weird. Just try not to use your mouth.
Oh yeah, Blue, are you coming inside? Because you have to like go underground.
I was just thinking, like, as long as she had an eye line on you guys, she'd be trying to be discreet. But I think if you guys are going inside a enclosed space and the doors are gonna close, she's gonna have to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, alright, I'll just drop that idea. She'll be with you guys. But she'll be taking up the rear.
Sure.
Yeah. So once Blue gets there, then I'll do the spell.
Wait, sorry, not Blue. I mean Spoons. Spoons can be part of the telepathic bond.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm assuming he can.
Yeah,
He's a
let's
creature,
get
right?
Oh, I gotta get.
He's
Does
got 10 in.
Khaleesi in
Yeah.
here too.
He's. It's fair. He
Let's
can do
get
it.
let's get
Oh
the
my
snake
God,
in
he
here
has
too.
Actually, how long did it take us to get from the front doors to here?
Like 10-15 minutes.
I want to.
It's a little bit of a trek.
Okay, because we could have technically given it to maybe one of the other people as well. I would just.
Oh my God. Poor Zeta.
Oh jeez.
Right?
Let's just say I did it when we woke up or when
Sure.
we started heading here. So I give it to Chisk, just
Sure.
in
Yeah,
case
perfect.
we call.
Yep.
We need to call in aid.
Yes, that's great.
You give what to
Back.
him?
He's part of the telepathic bond, in
Oh,
case we need to
perfect.
call them in. So we've shaved off 10 minutes of the hour for the bond.
Perfect. So yes, telepathic bond was cast, I guess, before you came in.
Yeah.
You've spent 10 minutes to get here, and yes, bronze gates in front of you. Ssayu'më, you know Noth is likely behind the gate.
Okay. So the gate's not opening for us?
It's not open, and the sliding hatch is closed. The head-sized hatch thingy.
Simon will do like a knock that she kind of usually used to do, like a joking,
Sure.
like Pip's rap.
Yes, and
Basically.
you see Noth open the door.
Hello, Noth.
Oh, hey boss.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
That's good. That's good. Anything to report?
How are you? Oh, he's like looks around nervously. No.
Right. No, and she winks at him.
He winks back.
Well, I'm here to see Lord Rasnisi.
Yes. And he opens the door. They slide open.
Ooh.
That's real cool.
Very cool.
And animation. It's cool, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
As it opens and I see the doggos, Ssayu'më kind of pets one, starts to rub it and stuff.
nice. So yeah, I will show you a few pictures here. We have Noth, who looks like one of these guys. And these dudes crawling around on the ground look like this.
Yeah. Those guys are nasty looking.
They're grody.
They're very gross.
Well, say he was like petting this guy in front like a dog, and he's like kind of happy with it and kind of like pushing his head into our hand. He's into it. And then Naf points to this hallway. Says, well, you know the way.
Yes. Thank you, Naf. And in case something bad happens, I want you to know that I value your friendship.
He kind of looks around, making sure. Well, actually, you can see down the hall a little bit farther now. I'd say you can see two up about here. He kind of looks around, making sure no one's watching, and he says, good luck in there.
All right. Yeah. And with that,
Okay.
make sure no one else is there. Continue down the path.
Yes.
I'm right behind her.
Okay. So, Ssayu'më,
I
you
think I'll
know
bring up the rear just to
that
consider
this-
quick.
Sure. You know that this room coming up on the left is Fenthaza's quarters.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. Wondering. God, I'm just kind of paranoid that she's gonna bust out in there or something. But Ssayu'më, Ssayu'më is gonna maintain her confidence or fake confidence anyway.
Yes.
And just stroll down like she owns the place. 'cause
Okay,
she does.
great. So you're going to get about here. And you actually notice that Fenthaza's door is open a crack. Do you want to roll perception for me?
You coming, Blue?
She's gonna be staying back, even like either with Jackson or just like behind him.
All right.
Would you rather be in between Mike and Jackson?
She wants to be as far back as she can be.
Okay.
Okay, so you just barely make out what's in this room. A haze of incense lingers inside this chamber. Faded murals decorate the walls, and throw rugs and cushions lie scattered on the floor. There's an engraved chest resting on one of the corners next to a stone urn covered with snake carvings. Inside the room, a creature with the head and upper body of a dark-skinned woman and the lower body of a serpent coils in the middle of the room around someone you recognize. Fenthaza is holding a bloody tool above them. And as soon as you sort of notice this, you see the two Yuan-Ti Malaysians quickly walk over and shut the door.
Someone Ssayu'më knows?
Someone we all know.
You don't remember Jade?
Oh, okay. I don't mind her going.
Seeing that Ssayu'më, like, I think Thuri or everyone can notice that she's like she has like this really sad expression on her face. Like she's
Yeah, you couldn't quite make out Jade, but she seemed not lifeless, crumpled.
Mm.
I'm gonna touch Ssayu'më's shoulder. I'm gonna lean in and I'm going to say, I know you told us not to jump into anything, but if you want us to, we're here for you.
No, not now. At least let's see Rosnisi first.
Okay. So you're gonna head into the next room.
But yeah, Ssayu'më will just pat Thuri's hand just to say thank you and continue.
Excellent.
Walking past the room, I just like Jackson just does that. Like it's like he like opens his mouth and just like the little bit of like acid breath comes out. Like, not just like a
taunt.
Like yeah, he's like kind of upset.
Blue is only going to think about the dagger and wonder what happened.
Amazing. Can you call me evil? Damn.
She wasn't close to Jade. I mean, Jade was, whatever.
She was cool. Okay, so this next room has a blood-stained altar standing in the middle of it. There are shackles bolted to its top, and there's niches carved into its sides. Housed in each niche is a human skull. There are grooves running down the altar to gutters on the floor that allow spilled blood to drain into the walls. And you can see there in the corner, there are some barrels and clay urns overflowing with wet bone and gore.
Ssayu'më will be like, she's gonna talk this way because she's like, I don't know, when you're really anxious, like you try to put on this air of confidence. So she's just kind of like talking like a tour guide now. She's like, so this is a sacrificial chamber.
Telepathically or just out loud?
It's fine. Oh yeah, you have the bond on us, so yeah, she'll
Yes.
do it telepathically.
So this Broodard is going to come up and he's looking for pets.
Oh, right, and that's how you guys knew that Blue was thinking about the dagger.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna pet him.
And then
and,
he happily walks into his corner.
Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
keep
did you want to do
forgetting
something with him?
Yeah, like I'll take a ration and like just break it
Okay.
up into 4 parts so I can give each one of these.
Yeah, they all rush over.
They're like
Yeah.
puppies.
Yeah. Ssayu'më smiles at Thuri and it's like, yes, they used to be human.
Do we actually have any humans? I think
Mike?
we-
Well,
Stares at
Mike?
Mike.
Mike?
Mike is like a funky Mike in a
No, Mike is literally human.
Oh, okay. I thought you had some funky abilities.
Well, that's just the class thing.
Okay.
Yes,
Yuri's
mushroom.
gonna ask, has it only been humans?
Mushroom man.
I don't
you
see
mushroom
no
man.
I'm not seeing no beaks. I'm good.
No,
Ssayu'më.
no problem.
Ssayu'më, has it always just been humans, or has other species been thrown in there? Species?
And she's
Yes.
she'll just say, well, you don't want to find out.
I think that's a yes.
Yeah. Knowing
Okay.
Ssayu'më, that's a yes.
And she'll explain like the blood flows from here to like the big worship room. It's like church.
Is the
I
blood
guess.
that's in here like fresh?
How about you roll medicine or nature? You don't think it's very fresh.
Hmm.
It's kind of caked on.
Very nasty.
The actual flowing stuff is in these bigger tubs at the south here. Okay. So so you walk up to this thing. And there's an iron portcullis in the way.
Oh.
So there's this sort of like sweaty stench filling this air. You can kind of hear these muffled sobs and moans rising from these 4 pits with circular iron grates covering them. There's a chain hooked into each grate, stretching over a pulley bolted to the ceilings. And they coil around this big iron winching set into a nearby wall. There's iron manacles dangling from hooks on the south wall. To the north, there's a faintly glowing stone disc covering the floor of an otherwise empty alcove. And carved into the top of the disc is a serpentine symbol. And this dude presses a button, and the gate lowers. And he allows all of you to come in. And then he points to the circle.
Is a circle for teleportation?
Yes.
Is this a torture chamber?
This is the prisoner pits.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lovely room.
Yeah, each pit has 2 to 3 people in them.
Anybody we recognize? Anybody wearing red robes?
Why don't you roll some investigation if you want?
Do you mind if I roll perception?
Sure.
Nice. Good job.
I'm also wondering if there's anyone from the base that we were at, or even a escapee captain that just disappeared from us.
Indeed. Actually, you think you notice one of the humans down there is wearing some pirate garb, very similar to the ones you found in the anchorage. So you think there's a pirate in here. Jackson, you see a fire newt down there.
Huh. Bit weird, but all right.
For everyone else, you kind of are too creeped out by the moaning and sobbing to really want in there.
Oh God, I don't want to. I want to hear moaning fire newt.
Okay.
There tears lava.
Maybe. But yeah, he points to the teleportation disc. All right, get on.
Guess. Okay.
By the way, can I tell who if this is Omuan built or is this Yuan-Ti built?
This is Omuan built, but there is a lot of Yuan-Ti stuff like written or pasted over top of things.
Gotcha.
This was like the underside of a palace or some sort of temple or something, but it's been repurposed. Okay, so we're gonna have everybody step on the teleporter. Teleport, Mario!
Need a teleporter here.
Bye, Blue.
Okay,
You didn't grab me?
I did.
You're grabbed. You're
Okay.
grabbed.
Because I mean, when he said teleport, she caught up.
Right.
Okay. 4 pillars support this vaulted ceiling, and there's steps ascending to an iron throne, carved in the likeness of a hydra. Painted on the wall behind it is a large blue triangle. To the south is this disc that you just stepped off of. You can also see there's a 10-foot wide opening in the east wall that leads to a flooded cave. You can see a couple brood guards in here. There's a very tall, muscular Yuan-Ti pureblood. And there's a big dude. He's sort of bandaged, and he is sitting on the throne.
I'm gonna ask Ssayu'më telepathically, has he always looked like that?
He hasn't aged very well, unfortunately.
And this is who you are standing before.
Yep, triangle in the forehead, just like all the others.
Oh. Okay.
He looks rough.
Mm-hmm.
Are those bracers the defense that he's wearing?
Maybe.
So Ssayu'më will pretty much like right around. Oh, sorry, I forgot. She'll reach around here and then she'll bow very deeply
Mm-hmm.
and rise back up. And,
Rusty will slightly tilt his head down towards you
mhm.
in acknowledgement.
Michael step up and just follow along.
I was gonna ask Ssayu'më
Yeah.
if we should stay back or step up telepathic.
That makes me think of the Panther scene where like
Yeah.
Hulk is like, he's a king.
Do
Should we
we
bow?
bow?
Do we bow? Ssayu'më?
He is a Ross.
She says, yes. I wouldn't say, yeah. Please bow.
Michael do the bow.
I'll do like a really crude, informal bow, just because Goliath reasons.
Sure.
I do a bow, but I don't do it very deep, and I like play it off as like my armor is keeping me from bowing too deeply.
Nice, got it. So he nods to all of you, and then he reaches into a satchel, and he pulls he pulls out a stone cube, and he holds it out for you all to see.
And it's the missing shrine cube.
It's the grung one.
That's grown, yeah.
Thuri
Man.
mentally is gonna go, oh man, I really wanted to do that puzzle.
I wanted to see the grung puzzle.
I mean, you can still go back.
But it's already been spoiled. They finished it.
Jackson should ask, like, oh, what was the trick to it?
Ssayu'më will say, my lord.
Yes.
I understand that there have been what's the word I'm looking for? Like accusations.
Rumors?
I
Oh,
understand that
yes.
there have been accusations about me.
Yes.
I like you.
Fanthaza has been
You
telling
of all-
me many things.
I can imagine. You of all people, my lord, know that I am loyal to you. Um, as I mentioned, I am
I
doing
do
this.
want to believe you.
Yes, I am doing this to end the death curse, my lord, for your own sake as well.
Thuri, since you have super massive passive perception, you actually notice when she says death curse, he kind of twitches a little bit.
Okay.
Yes. I suppose it should be dealt with.
And that is why I have allied with these group of adventurers. They're very competent. My lord, we defeated the King of Feathers in like 6 seconds, no less. Or how long was it? Like it was like
It was
It
less
was,
than 12.
like, I think it was
I think it's 2
less
rounds.
than 3 rounds.
No,
Yeah.
it was literally less than 2.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
I did not get to my turn on the second.
I'll call it 20 seconds.
Sure.
A mighty boast.
But above all, my lord, it's so we can. But above all, my lord, Fanthaza, you know I've been suspicious of her for a long time, and she's been planning a coup, my lord, and she's been using the name of Dendar on top of all of it to say she's doing so, but she's actually working for that lich.
He cocks an eyebrow.
There's-
Oh,
Yes, my lord, there's a lich named of Asarak.
yes. I know of him.
I see. Are you aware of that he's within the tomb?
He actually, can I have Mike and say you roll Arcana? Jackson's pretty magic-y too. You notice that as you start to breach that sort of subject, some sort of field surrounds the room. And you kind of feel like sound is not echoing as much anymore.
Interesting. So has can
So Jackson and Mike, with 20s, you know that the area has been soundproofed.
okay, that's good. Okay.
Did he cast something?
and
Do we see him?
He did cast. Well, you saw him like wave his hand a little bit, and then this field appeared. So he looks to the Yuan-Ti in this room, and he looks at
Sekalak?
you. Yes, Sekalak is here as well.
I've gathered those still loyal to you here to discuss. I have something that I must confess to you.
Blue gets nervous. She's tempted to grab her crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not gonna actually grab it. She's just alert and ready.
Ssayu'më has promised us to bring forth Dendar. However, I have evidence here that I believe shows that they have no intention of honoring our bargain. I believe Fanthaza has been feeding me lies. And I do not take betrayal lightly.
Can I roll insight on the Vinthaza's been? Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna do that too.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Fucking
big
crit!
Thuri.
So, yeah, Ssayu'më, basically what you get from his words, since you crit, is Ssayu'më promised to help bring forth Dendar, and in exchange, Rosnasi pledged to defend the Tomb of the Nine Gods. But in truth, Ssayu'më doesn't probably have any intention of honoring that bargain, because he's a fucking asshole. And Rosnasi is beginning to suspect as much.
Yes, my lord. And on top of that, Fenthaza is working with him. They they plan to remove you
Yes.
and have
And in
Fenthaza
my
rule.
weakened state, it would be rather easy for them.
Rosnesi looks to everyone. Ssayu'më, I believe, already knows.
I have no intention of harming you. I have been afflicted by the death curse since I was raised Yuan Ti. If you stop the death curse, I will make sure no harm comes from you. And I will stop protecting Asarak.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you so much for trusting in us and trusting in me.
You should ask him if we can go kill that Vindhaza bitch real quick. Just throwing it out there.
You can speak telepathically, so that's great.
Yeah, this is actually great.
Mhm.
Well, Ssayu'më will say, my lord, I understand that rising up against Fenthaza might be difficult, but
Yes, that is further than treason. Just sacrilegious. She's
Yes.
the high priestess.
I understand. But if there is a situation where she were to face off against myself and my allies, then perhaps we could dispose of her. But I'm just worried about the repercussions.
He sighs.
Well, I believe the easiest way to do that is to honor the tradition of whoever claims high priestess with blood becomes the next. And he gives you a very serious look.
Oh, looks like Ssayu'më is gonna
Ssayu'më is like
claim High Priestess.
in her mind, she's just groaning. She's like, "Ugh."
So much for being atheist, huh?
It's like, she's like, Mike, do you want to do it?
I'm not UNT, so I
I
don't.
mean, we can change that.
I know. I've already gone through one change. I don't want to go through another one.
I think it's the priestess part that's an issue for Mike.
Mushroom Yuan Ti. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it'd be pretty cool. Um, but Ssayu'më will say, she'll say, I know that this is something that this is a kind of a path that has been set forth before me for quite some time. But I will do so if necessary because I know it's for the betterment of all of us.
Yes, well, I believe we'd have to create some sort of scenario to allow that to happen.
Well, I do believe she's in contact with Asarak. Perhaps if she does enter the tomb at some point.
I believe that would be your time to strike. But I don't know if she could enter the tomb. And he's still holding the cube up. Actually, he's kind of making it levitate and stuff now.
Mhm.
While he takes a bite out of the fruit that he stole.
Hell yes.
I don't believe she
What
can
the-
actually get in without all of these.
Indeed. I do wonder how she's been maintaining contact with Asarak, perhaps standing outside or the like.
Who knows?
But she'll say, but yes, my allies and myself, we've been to the gate, and in fact, we've discovered the true entrance.
Excellent.
All we
and
need
then-
is the final cube.
Yeah, Rosnesi floats the cube over to you. Also, here's what Fenthaza looked like, by the way.
So, like, he doesn't
She's
want
hot.
to. Ooh,
Oh
cool.
wow.
So if he
She's
doesn't
fucking
want to,
ripped.
like,
I know. Look at
Yeah.
that.
There you go on blue.
I was gonna say if Rosnesi does not want to get involved in taking her down, like we are outsiders and could do
Exactly.
it.
That's you think that may have been his ultimate goal here.
Yeah, she's got some
Especially
seriously
because
cut abs.
Thuri got that crit of insight. So
Hot tokens.
Stop using the hot tokens, you guys.
Yeah, she's
That's
Never.
official.
That's the official one. Pretty sure.
it is.
Yeah. By the way, the art and rhyme is really good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, it's the best
I'll
part
have
of
to
the
take
book.
a look.
Honestly, it's really, really good.
hmm
Awesome.
All right. What do you? So he floats the cube over to you.
Yeah, I'll gently take it with my own mage hand.
Don't cross the streams.
um, and then after that, Ssayu'më will just say thank you again, Rosnisi. I express my loyalty and gratitude.
And then he begins to address everyone else.
No, I'm sure you're rather
Concerned.
let this be a token of my goodwill.
And he kind of waves his fingers. And a door is revealed. Here. And he kind of beckons you all towards it.
As Sayu's heading over, she'll give Sekalaka a little wink.
Cool. He kind of leans in.
I never doubted you.
Nice.
such a flirt, Sayu.
Okay.
Blue is just going to bow awkwardly. Like
Whoa, gold.
Blue's going to bow awkwardly as she comes up the rear, and she's just like, "Thank you for not killing us, and enjoy fruit."
Indeed.
Was it a dancing fruit, by the way?
No. I mean, if it actually, no, it was, and it did nothing to him.
Oh, he's no fun.
Or
Okay.
maybe just being, Snake Man can't dance.
Indeed. So you can see that there are shadows dancing over this opulent bedchamber. Cushions are lying. Yes, cushions lying in one corner, and decorative shields line the walls. Treasures are heaped around the room. Gold and silver coins, a gilded harp, a jeweled wine flask, pillows of silk.
I
and,
cover Blue's
fine
eyes.
clothes draped over wooden mannequins. To the east, there's another engraved stone disc set into the floor of an alcove. To the west, a rectangular steel plate mounted on the wall is polished to a mirror-like sheen.
Before Blue even got there, before I go, "Oh no, Blue, it's too horrible! Don't look!" and I grab her and I close it and I try and cover her eyes.
I do actually. I'm curious about something. Okay, she's gonna pet a pillow.
Sure.
Stroke it.
What was on the wall opposite of the disc again?
A mirror, essentially.
Okay.
After entering, Sayu's gonna run back out. Is it just for us to use a teleportation pad, or can we take some gold? Maybe I could really use some.
Don't get
You may
greedy, kid.
take some.
Thanks, love you.
How much
Okay.
is some?
Let's roll some investigations to see if everyone finds everything.
Oh shit.
God.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Thuri, you just kind of walk over to all the pillows and sit over here in the pile, and you don't want to move. It's so comfy.
I'm gonna make Blue. I'm sorry. I keep saying Blue. I'm gonna make Spoons take the help action for me to do.
Okay,
So I can get advantage of this.
sure.
I want to use an inspo because
Sure.
I want to try to get higher.
Okay, with 22.
Damn it! Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the
Hmm.
15 then.
Okay. So, I'm going to just paste a big list of stuff that you find.
Blue will say, Raznisi, I like your style.
Yeah, and he ate your fruit too. So
Yeah, he's cool now. He's totally cool in her book.
yeah, Ssayu'më may be like, see, this is what I mean, right? He's not.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see the bad end?
Oh God, no.
Oh, I've seen that art, I think, before.
Yeah,
you've
that's
probably seen this
so
before.
pretty.
Yeah, and then in the new game, that's the same
Yes.
art they use.
Yes. But yeah, he's a fun guy.
See, and I like those, like, what is the impure Yanti?
Yes.
Like that cobra head. I like
The
that so much.
Malaysians.
Yeah.
Malazan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Malaysian? I don't know.
How about Malaysian?
Hmm.
Because I just keep on hearing Malaysia, like Malaysian. When you say Malaysian.
That's what was probably the original intent. Yanti come from pretty racist background way back when, and they were very much coded.
The Mind Whisperers look real cool.
Yeah. Okay, here's what you find. A
Okay.
Sembian wine flask. A bejeweled Amnian doublet with matching money pouch. A fine Cormian cloak. A gilded moonshay harp. 3 large cushions covered in Turami silk. In addition, there's a bunch of hoarded shit all over the floor. You can see there's 50 gold gemstones in a clay urn, 50 platinum pieces in an unlocked wooden chest, 350 gold and 900 silver scattered on the floor, and a frog hemoth statuette made of painted wood with 3 amethyst gemstones for eyes. 100 gold each.
Does anything look like it belongs in a museum and it shouldn't be here?
I mean, the frog hemoth statuette is pretty relic looking. Because it's it looks like it would be made out to ya boy.
Does it belong in a museum, Jackson?
You gotta say it.
It might
Say the line.
Kubazan.
Say the line, Jackson.
This belongs in a
It's-
museum.
Yes, you think that this is a some sort of statue that is showing Kubazan.
I'm just gonna like groan from on top of the pillows, like slowly sinking it in. Like, Ssayu'më, can I keep one of these?
He did say you could take some. I don't know if you want to push your luck.
I just want to
How
take
much
one.
do you want to take?
I just want to take one pillow.
One pillow. Okay.
I'm not gonna take anything.
Okay.
What was the cloak?
It is just a fine cloak.
I think she actually Blue does wear a cloak. Is it waterproof? Like, does it look like it would be waterproof?
It's not oiled, so no.
No. Okay. What color is it?
It is purple.
Purple goes with blue.
Cormyr is the land of the purple dragon, after all.
An extra plush pillow. Damn, if it's not water, I don't think it hasn't been raining that often, has it? We're gonna be indoors for a while.
I kind of stopped describing weather, and you are likely to be inside for a while if you're about to head into a tomb.
I think Blue's gonna treat herself and ask Raznisi if it's okay if she takes the pretty cloak.
Yes.
She rubs it against her face and just feels the fabric. It feels so good. She goes over to Thuri and she shows it to Thuri and she says, Raznisi said I can take this, and she like pets Thuri with it.
Ooh, that's very soft. Come lay on these pillows. They're fucking amazing.
She just like dives onto it, like Thuri and Blue are just rolling around on the pillows.
All right. But that is all you can find. How much of it do you want to try to take? So we've taken one pillow and the cloak so far.
I'm just gonna grab maybe 15 platinum.
Okay.
I was yeah. Sorry, are you okay? You can go.
Go ahead.
I was thinking of just the platinum. Just gonna pocket as much as I can.
although how much do you want to take? I'm setting limits on you this way. If you take too much, we'll see if a bad thing may happen.
Oh my god.
So, Mike has taken 15 platinum pieces just for clarity's sake. That doesn't mean he is correct. How much would you like to take out of the remaining 135?
I will take 35.
Okay. Jackson, you're not taking anything.
Correct.
Okay. If that is everything, you hear Rasnasi contact you telepathically, although he has not invaded your bond, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, good. Now, get out quickly. And this secret door closes, and this teleport pad lights up.
Michael, hop in.
Okay. Poof. He disappears in blue fire. Anybody else? Mikey, you don't know where you are right now. Oh, God.
I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am.
I follow Mike.
Okay. Jackson, poof.
I'm gonna wait till everyone heads in.
Okay. Blue, Thuri, you're being ushered out. Rasnasi's like, all right, come on, get up.
Just take one of the pillows.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to throw everyone else in. The spoons too. Quint stack. Oh, God. Ssayu'më. Is that everybody?
Yep.
Poof.
We poofed.
So you get spat out. Over here.
Oh shit.
Our friend is gone.
Let me just double check something here for that shrine. Oh, here we are. Okay, so yeah, sort of right on the altar, not the cube pedestal, but like the altar that had all the crossbows pointing at it. That's what you pop out on.
Did we take the teleporting circle thingy?
You did.
Okay.
Right now, you got teleported into the Moa shrine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh crap! Our bridge ain't there anymore.
Oh, it's fine. We can make a new one.
That's true.
Also, it's probably dark enough for you to fly.
Yes, it is like midnight now, probably.
I will
that
notice,
took a lot of time.
Is the fire giant no longer there?
Yes, you cannot see the fire giant anymore. Would you like to make a perception check? The
Yes.
lava is glowing, so...
Oh, shit.
Mm!
Oh, I was going to do it too, but it looks like she's got it covered.
Thuri, for a moment, you see something breach.
He's playing shark in the lava.
And under.
Hey, you think I should send him a message now?
I'm curious if he's trying to search for something.
Speaking of messages, our telepathic bond still up?
No, it will only last for an hour.
Yeah, so it would have taken you... Let's say, it's long gone after that exchange.
Yeah, because if we went in there first thing of the day and now it's midnight,
So we decided to leave without taking care of Fanthaza?
For now. Rasnasi thought of maybe luring her out somehow. He's got to figure something out.
Okay.
But he'll be in touch.
I kind of wanted to just go murder her and save Jade.
That's what I was thinking. Just turn around and fuck her up.
I think
but
I think we're doing it
sacrilege.
diplomatically to where
Yeah.
we can kill her in a way that doesn't paint us as the bad guys to the whole area.
Got it.
Yeah, Rasnisi basically explained that that's going to be sacrilege.
Yeah.
So what is Ssayu'më? What you would probably know what he meant when he said you could claim the priestessness from her with blood.
It's exactly as it sounds. Like we kill her, and then Sayu will become the high priestess, which is like she hates.
Yeah, it's like an older. It's like a ritualistic duel.
Oh, we should totally do that.
So,
Yeah.
wait. Would it just be between Ssayu'më and Finthasi, or could it be
Yes.
group versus group?
No, it would just be one-on-one.
Okay.
There's a bunch of rules that we can get into if you want.
Ooh.
I'm curious if we should just do that.
Yeah.
I think
So,
we can use the exploiter when if she tries to come in. Deal with her later if it doesn't.
Do you want to roll a history check, Ssayu'më, to figure out what the rules of the duel are? Because you think you heard of them once, but you're like, this shit sucks. I'm not going to remember that.
Yeah, no, that's very much her. I'm going to also use empowered reserve so I can get advantage.
Excellent, no problem.
Yay!
Boosh!
Wow! You remember all of them perfectly. Are you ready to find out what they are?
Indeed.
So, one weapon is allowed. Body armor and clothing are forbidden.
Works for me.
Each participant has to have at least one witness. Magic is not allowed.
Oh, fuck!
And combat is to the death.
Great.
Doesn't say anything about outside bus
So,
allowed.
It is one-on-one only.
Polymorph.
No magic allowed.
I have a feeling no outside interference. I'm gonna show the potion of Frost Giant to Ssayu'më and be like, "This is up to you if you would want to use it. I'm gonna hold on to it for now."
It doesn't say no use of
Snap
magic
her
items.
neck. Oh my god.
It lasts for an hour, so you can take it before you start. You know, if you want to hide,
that's a great idea.
doing it.
That's a great idea. I'm also thinking. So when I say no magic, does that include class features?
It does include class features.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ssayu'më may just be able to. No magic will suck. I don't think. What are her proficiencies in weapons?
I'm sure.
Yeah, no, she just has simple weapons, so won't be too great. But
Just beat her head with a club.
There's a good amount of weapons and simple weapons, really.
But yeah, like the potion will be great, honestly. And yeah.
Do you guys want to cross? Do you guys want to get your bearings?
Yes.
What's the plan?
Yes, we
We have
definitely need to cross.
all of the cubes.
Do we want to rest here for the night because it's already nighttime?
I mean, it's pretty safe here, right?
Yeah, it is.
So story-wise, I think it'd be really cool if we go back to the front gate of Vomu and then Ssayu'm's like, I challenge Fenthaza.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And there's got to be other ways that we can help her out too. Let me think.
Cheer for me and give me inspiration.
Well.
Actually, yeah. Like your rules for inspiration allow us to grant them to other people, right? Does that count as only 1v1?
That is a very meta question.
Yeah, that is a very meta question. I think it might be fun to see because I'm going to make it like a skill challenge sort of thing where you have to succeed multiple things. So getting help from your friends at each of those points might be okay if it's not like them actually physically helping you, like if they're cheering you on or something like that.
Okay.
We'll have to wait and cross that bridge when we get to it.
Sure. Now with my history check, maybe I've come across some records of
a loophole.
Of what?
A loophole.
I was thinking more. Well, yeah, and I was also thinking of like you only follow those rules if you get caught.
Yeah, sure.
Because knowing 1T are they deceivers and such. So.
Does it say in your rules that the witness has to for the other person has to live?
I heard to the death.
Okay,
for the competitors. But
the competitors have to have one witness each.
Mm-hmm. Pat's asking if we can kill the witness.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe.
Oh no, rocks fall.
Oh no, a meteor came out of the sky.
Where did the scroll of comet come from?
And it destroyed almost the entirety of the city because it's 500 feet.
No, I'm interested now. Let's take a look. All right, how big is that thing?
500.
Yeah.
I think it's 500 feet, and I think that's the diameter, if I remember.
And it does 30 D10.
Let me scroll up real quick.
I wouldn't actually do anything to the big map.
Oh, no. I was talking about the city itself.
Okay,
500. Oh, it's 1,000 foot diameter, so it would completely destroy the city.
It would. That'll be good to know. Writes down comet spell in Acer X spellbook.
It's not a spell. It's not a spell. So
it is for him.
No.
he casts literally meteor. Oh no.
Oh my god, meteor shower.
A flare.
Oh, hey, another thought to help out Ssayu'më. Magic's not allowed, but I still have flammable oil pots. That's not magic.
You also still have your cheer wine.
Also, what's your range? What's Blue's range? Like, can't you like do a little snipey snipe? You know?
I could do some snipey, but a crossbow bolt popping out of somebody's kind of obviously not you. Unless, of course, you use a crossbow as your weapon.
What if you make the crossbow bolt invisible?
Yeah, I was about to say, could I cast invisibility on a crossbow bolt?
You could.
Fun ideas.
I got way more tens.
Sure did.
Invisibility is on a creature.
Okay.
A creature, then you cannot do that.
But it does say anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's not a person. Oh, never mind.
Can't minor illusion do that?
I mean, we could always just, if that's the case, we could always just invisible something on follow just right behind Thassa.
I mean, you could just cast invisibility on Blue, and then everything is invisible, including her weapons.
All right.
But
It would become invisible as soon as
Yeah.
Greater invisibility.
But aren't you
Wink, wink.
headshot Thassa and just be done with it? So you'd get like a one shot at it and hope she dies.
I'm kind of liking the idea of faking it out and having, like, it looks like Ssayu'më is shooting the bolt, but it's really Blue from way far away.
By the way, with the repeating shot crossbow that you have right now, like the ammunition goes right back, like it disappears.
Yeah.
If it's invisible, it's
Holy shit!
It doesn't have any loading anymore.
And I like your idea. Like, I carry a crossbow and it's like, bam! Oh wait, it's actually Blue.
Oh, let me just roll this damage. Blue. So that's a thought. I also genuinely think the flammable oil pot idea might work out too. If you wanted to use a weapon that's not magical but give you a bit of a boost.
I do have vials of acid and alchemist fire, so can make some more if needed.
I forgot what the damage roll was on that oil pot, but I picked it up before we headed into the mine where we met the dragon. It's like, ooh, things. Would say we could use poison arrows, but
Okay. But yeah. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was doing that. Never mind.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Another thing is, like, maybe Ssayu'm's probably gonna be using strength, right?
I'd rather use a dex weapon, but unfortunately, that's like a dagger, you know.
I've got an adamantium rapier that I could lend you, and then you could maybe destroy her weapon.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'd rather just try that, even if I'm not a proficient.
It's a martial weapon.
It is. I just won't have my proficiency, but that
Oh,
sounds
okay,
like
yeah, that's
better.
fair.
That sounds like a better deal, honestly.
And
It's-
if she specifically aims for the weapon that Sventhaza's holding, whatever it is, she'll auto crit on it.
That's true.
So that's a thought.
All right, what do you want to do?
Let's cross this place first. So
Are we?
We're
Did we
getting ahead of
rest or no?
ourselves.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to rest?
Nighttime. It's nighttime, so I can fly.
It is nighttime.
I don't really need rest. I don't have any. I didn't use anything.
Okay,
I'm good.
that's. I mean,
Neither.
you didn't
Like,
use
just a couple
anything,
big
but
spells.
you know, it is still nighttime. Like you were up for an entire day, so you do technically have to rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't rest by the morning, you'll get exhaustion.
Okay. Yeah. All
Well,
right. We'll rest.
let's go hide out and sleep somewhere. And if
Okay.
we can get
It's a pretty nice
appreciate
spot, really. It's pretty isolated and not likely to have
Yeah.
any visitors come
You guys
through.
feel totally fine chilling here.
Pocket spa time.
I think Thuri wanted the flight though.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, that's
we
true.
could
We can.
repeat
I
what
mean,
we
you
did.
can also get like up at dawn
Okay,
before
cool.
the sun shows up, and then she can still do it
Okay.
and get everyone across.
Third, do you
Yeah,
want to send a
we're-
message to that giant?
Oh yeah, do we want to do that?
Well,
Because we already established that I can't send it to him because I don't know giant.
only I could talk to him, but I don't have sending prepared.
I like the idea of talking to him or something. Because he's been hanging around for quite a while, you know,
He has.
just begging for us to talk to him.
Before we go to bed for the night, I'm gonna scry on Benefactor.
Okay. You're gonna take a look at Syndra.
Yes.
Okay, let me do some quick math here. So it's been this many days, and she has this much HP. Ooh. Okay, yeah. She is like 100% bedridden. You see the silver mask she was wearing before is on her face. Someone is helping her drink water with a straw.
Damn.
Well, sounds like
Do you
just a
want
little
to
bit
roll?
better.
Yeah, do you want to roll something to gauge her condition?
I would like to.
Medicine.
Medicine or nature?
Man, it sucks because I have a +7 in medicine, but I have advantage in nature. I'll take the advantage.
It's probably a good idea, yeah. Excellent. So, so she looks like she has less than 2 weeks.
Good thing we're chugging along.
Thuri's gonna be looking very stern, kind of like biting her thumb.
Well, if she dies, I'm sure she has the money to be revived.
She has been kind of my gauge of how long we have to fix this before it becomes permanent.
Oh,
And we have less than 2 weeks to solve this, or this curse becomes permanent.
For her or
Everyone.
that's her guess.
well, I mean, we're at the door, literally, of the temple.
This needs to be solved now.
I don't have any other plans.
There we go. All right. So do we want to deal with Fanthaza, or do we want to roll up to the obelisk?
Thuri's vote's going to the obelisk.
I vote obelisk.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna go for.
I think if we get rid of her ally, I think Phantasa's going to be probably a wreck.
My concern is Jade. So I absolutely will say I want to take care of Phantaza. It's not just that; it's just that all of the Yuan Ti people. We take care of Phantaza, no more Yuan Ti will attack us, and
Yeah,
we'll
pretty
get
much.
allied with Rosnisi. So I mean, that's like the big win, especially Rosnisi's as an ally.
Yep, I'm good with doing Fanthaza first, real quick.
Okay.
I mean, think of it. Ssayu'më will become high priestess. She can just be like, "All of you, go into the temple." Dendar wills it.
I mean, the only big
Won't be that far.
thing I see is that Vendaza doesn't show up while we're fighting this creature.
Yeah, that too. Like, she can definitely back up Asarak or some bullshit.
All right, if you think you can take her on, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the key here. You have to be pretty confident that you can kill her on your own.
With your bare hands.
Hell yeah.
So I want to, I don't know, maybe, can someone, I don't know if Jackson can like make that's a regular weapon or whatever, but like a light crossbow, because I can use that.
Sure.
I have one. I can just give
Yeah.
it to you.
There you go.
Perfect.
You want to do the cheat?
Oh, I was about to say I also have a like crossbow too.
A light crossbow, even if we don't cheat or not, like that's my best bet for a weapon to have.
Well, what's your dex?
2.
Fire, I hope.
I could literally give you a 23 strength.
What? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the potion.
Oh right, I forgot about the potion. Oh
Yep.
right.
Because then you'd get
Could
a
use
little bit more
strength,
damage. Yeah.
Weapons, yeah. Use a club.
How long does that last again?
An hour.
Or maybe the adamantine hammer. Like, I still like the idea of using an adamantine weapon to crush her weapon.
I think that's a poor.
I mean,
idea.
technically, a rapier is a strength weapon because it is finesse.
Yeah, it's a melee weapon.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You can use both.
I think it would be like, I don't suppose someone has a great club. Oh, Chisk! Doesn't Chisk have a great club?
He does.
All right, can I borrow?
We could always call in Garfield too.
Are you proficient in it?
It's a simple weapon, so yes.
Yeah.
Chisk, I guess we'll give you his great club.
Is it adamantine dip? I don't remember if we did
He
that.
did that? He did, yes.
It did get dipped.
Nice.
That was actually Justin's last session, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, I can just throw the fortress on her, but that's too much.
Would that count?
That is one way to get rid of her and her witness. So
That sounds like magic.
Yeah, I think that's technically magic, but I mean, if the witness is gone, it doesn't really matter, does it?
pocket spa. Ha 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 ha.
And they just make up and everything.
What if now? I'm just saying. We are cheering on the sides. I swap out one of my 5th level spells for Hold Monster. Then I hold their witness, and then you just do whatever you want to them.
I don't know. I'm just concerned. Like, especially if we walk up to the front door and be like, hey, come out here. Like, people are going to gather around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe. I
I
mean,
no subtle spell, do you?
Yes, I do.
I'm asking.
Mike does not.
Oh, right.
I was probably going to take it next level when I get an additional. But no, I have Twinned and Quicken.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could hold both of them. It would be great. And then you just kill them. And then, oh, look, it's done. The fight's over. The witness is like, oh, she's dead. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything else.
Yeah, I was going to finish with whatever we're deciding on doing.
Then I guess we're doing Finthaza next.
Is everyone okay with that? I think
Sure.
If you think you can take her, I think we should go for it.
I mean, I think if we have the potion and I use just giant adamantine club, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you could just take an afternoon and do that, and then we can get down into the tomb.
Ah, she's here.
Whatever.
Ah! Oh no!
The down her throat. Take it now.
And Jade is huge. Oh, there.
And we could enlarge induce enlarge Ssayu'më before she goes in?
I doubt
The
outside
potion,
magic.
drink the potion, and then someone casts enlarge on me too.
And haste.
But doesn't that count as
Yeah, it does
magic?
count as magic.
It does
We're,
count as
we're
magic.
joking.
So I like the idea of
We could
I
always.
also want to do that flammable oil just in case it comes in handy.
Do we want to
then
do
we
like a
can
shopping
bonfire
trip real quick?
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Check out Garfield, see if he maybe has any potions.
Garfield has
What
many
happens if you
potions.
What happens if you start taking multiple potions at the same time?
Toxicity, like The Witcher.
Oh shit!
There's
So-
actually a handbook rule where of stuff like that, I believe, and like you can get like random effects, even stuff like the
Misc
potion
ability.
becomes permanent.
Yeah.
Madness effects.
Yeah, so
That sort
I
of thing.
say
Mhm.
just take the potion of giant strength, take the great club, kick her ass.
Yeah, I think that's the best bet.
Okay. You gonna go out to the front door and challenge her?
Oh come
But
on!
also have a crossbow on hand, and we can have a high side if the tables are turning.
Yeah,
Create make blue go invisible or greater invisibility on blue, and then have her snipe from afar.
Yeah, but
Also,
one weapon.
one weapon. Yeah, I'm not allowed. Never mind.
do we get the?
Oh.
Do we? Okay.
Shove
so
the hand crossbow in your opie.
No.
Here's my worry. It's kind of like I want her to challenge,
Yes.
and also be within the hour of shit to be able to happen.
Yeah, yes.
All right. I'm gonna cast bull strength on her, so she'll have advantage.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
That's just on strength checks, though.
Yeah, and if she's doing
Is that
like a
attack?
grapple or
Strength test, just carry capacity. Shit. No, never mind.
The other one would be better, just giving her extra temp HP, but she already gets temp HP from me, so
I can't stack that. So.
yeah.
Good luck.
also, do you want T count as any particular type of creature? Like, are they just humanoids or fiends or?
Depends. Ssayu'më, I think probably classifies as humanoid,
Yeah,
but
the pure
she
blood.
might classify as Phantasm might classify as monstrosity.
Hmm.
Okay, because I've got like a protection spell, but it sounds like it wouldn't apply to her.
That's why I was thinking just
All right. Next time.
Stone skin.
Yeah, I can tell. Sam wants to wrap up, but
We
this is
can
gonna be
still
fun.
discuss.
I'm super down for a sorcerer battle. Well, melee
No
battle.
Yeah,
Does the
stone
weapon
skin.
have to be? Can the weapon be magical?
A naked priestess
so.
battle to the death. Yes.
There's nothing to say magic. There's nothing to say the weapon can't be magical. So yeah.
Okay. If Thuri doesn't mind, I can switch over the radiant weapon infusion to the Grey Club
Sure.
to make it a +1, and also all of this.
That's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Now I want that back as soon as you're done.
You'll have to wait for the next day.
Good stuff. All right, go on. Let's call it.
Okay.
a night. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Chuck.
Great.
Thank
next,
you. That was awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Next
no
time.
problem. We'll
Aw,
figure it out next
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Next time on cheating hopelessly to win a duel.
Next time on Ssayu'më and
As if-
Friends.
As if they are cheating also.
I mean, they are probably going to cheat. Let's be real.
They are probably going to cheat. Let's be real.
I was
Yeah.
RPing a little wrong for Thuri, so.
I wonder if haste is an obvious spell effect.
Good question.
I was saying, like, I was kind of wanting to do, like, a stone skin. Be resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm just curious because like it said no magic. I don't know if it's like magic from anyone else. You know.
Yeah.
It's probably a very honorable fight, to be honest.
No, not really. It's Yuan T stuff. So
It's gonna be bad, I think.
it's honorable on the surface, but there's definitely cheating underneath.
really like the idea of you using the potion. That sounds like the perfect use for it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get off. Thanks, guys. Good session.
Okay.
Good
Have a
night,
nice
my
night.
friend.
I hope you all
Goodbye.
had fun.
Bye.